Awakening was trying to put the game on his shoulders. He's quickly taken down. 1v1 here.
I can't even imagine the nerves just coursing through their veins right now.
That's it.
Melee kill on Pilar. He can just run straight towards the bomb.
Mohawk is going to be left all by himself. Two players going in. The trade should come in almost instantaneously, but no, he's going to stay alive. Stick shot goes in. Oh my goodness, Mohawk finds the kill.
Welcome to the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown, powered by Beyond. My name is Frank, and with me today is Jared. Jared, how you doing today, man?
I'm feeling great, man. We are now down to our final 4 teams, and we have some incredible storylines leading into this grand final, so I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be so sweet. All these teams have this storied past throughout the showdown. But let's kind of break down the format a little bit, too, for anyone who might just be tuning in to this tournament alone. So this is the $5,000 final. Our 4 teams of 2 have battled it out, basically, over 4 different qualifying events, and they have earned their spots here today. Now, for each previous qualifier, of course, there was $1,250 on the line. So all of these teams have taken home some form of prize money. But tonight is kind of the granddaddy of the grand final. So in true grand finals fashion, we have that $5K on the line, where one of these teams is going to be going home with some serious cash. The breakdown for that prize pool is $3,500 going to our first place finishers today. And then second place is going to be taking home $1,500. And again, this is the top 4 teams, so it's a single elimination bracket. Basically, if you lose one series, you're out. And each semifinal match, so you'll see 2 semifinal matches leading into that grand final today, is going to be a best of 3 series. And then going into that grand final, that's going to be a best of 5 series. So a couple more maps to be played towards the end, give the best of the best kind of some time to show off what they've got and really determine who the best of this KontrolFreek showdown really is. But yeah, maybe we take a look at our bracket real quick, and you can break down some of these teams and touch on them a little bit.
Yeah, so the bracket pretty much fell in order of these teams qualifying. So Speed Demons, our first seed, they won the first tournament. I also believe they won the second as well, but that second seed was given to New Religion. And then Lemon Gang, they won that 4th qualifier, Canadian Duo winning the 3rd qualifier. But the really interesting thing about this first matchup, Speed Demons versus Lemon Gang, these guys were battling in qualifier number 4, and Lemon Gang clutching up those 2 round 11s to actually beat Speed Demons and get first in that qualifier. So Speed Demons does have some competition right off the bat, and they need to go through Lemon Gang if they want to touch that money.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so sick. We already have a rematch of probably the most hype grand final we had out of all of the qualifying events. The Lemon Gang took the Speed Demons to round 11 of 2 maps to come back in that final best of 3 to win it. It was insane. So that's our first semifinal already. It's so hype. And I think all the players are in the lobby too. So we can get that started here while we kind of break down the players. But also something I wanted to mention, which is very cool. We're doing a limited time giveaway for the KontrolFreek Showdown finals. 3 winners are going to be chosen today. You retweet and enter on Twitter. So go to @TeamBeyondNet. It's our pinned tweet. You can win $20 in credit for the KontrolFreek store and pick up some free performance thumbsticks, controller grips, other cool hardware, tons of great stuff on there. And we're going to announce the winners at the end of the grand finals on stream. But yeah, so our first semifinal, let's just touch on it real quick. It's insane. You got the Speed Demons. If you've been watching any of these qualifying events, you know they are the team to watch. They consist of Capsidle and Valence. Valence has been absolutely explosive throughout all of these qualifiers. But of course, Lemon Gang, nothing too shabby either. They're Mutex and Yeezy, and they showed us that they have that experience to hang with the big dogs. So getting into the first round here, let's see what these teams have prepared for us today. I'm on board with Valence because who else would we start off with? So we're going to watch him work around this map here, see what the Speed Demons are bringing to the 5K Grand Final. Oh, but it looks like Mutex takes down Valence early here, and Yeezy gets the shot melee on Capsidle. So Lemon Gang coming out with the spice going up the first round.
Both teams just insanely aggressive right out of the gate, and we were on board with Valence. He is known for being that player that can clutch these 1v2 plays, but he was immediately taken out, and this Lemon Gang starting off strong.
That's the cool thing about these qualifying events. Valence undoubtedly has a giant target on his back, so every team is going to be gunning for him because we've seen Speed Demons have a little bit of a breakdown if Valence goes down early. Capsidle, typically that backbone player for the team. Of course, he's showed us some of his great slaying throughout the tournament. And pace is going to slow down a little bit here. Looks like Valence is going to go up top. On board with him because maybe just got caught off guard that first round. Of course, that is Mutex, the veteran, holding on to that bomb for the Lemon Gang right now. And yeah, a little bit less exciting start, but both pushing towards B. Here we go. Valence gets that headshot on Mutex. Can he get two? He does. That's the Valence we know and love.
And I wasn't expecting these players to trade blows that quickly. The first round was very fast paced, but this second round, like you were saying, is a little bit slower. Valence going right in there, not even afraid, didn't even bother taking a heal, and was able to take out both those players with 10 health remaining.
Yeah, that's what we saw out of Capsidle and Valence before. Typically it was the other way around. Like Capsidle would go in, get someone weak, and then get a couple shots on the other one to secure the follow-up. But that time we saw the roles reversing. So Speed Demons has that kind of next level communication. Again, they've been playing through all the qualifiers together. No roster changes, no switch-ups. Oh, a little bit of a gunfight in the middle here. Hold up, we'll see if Valence makes anything happen. It's like Yeezy and Mutex gonna wrap around. But yeah, the communication from Valence and Capsidle just always on point. They've been playing together for, as a duo for months now, throughout this entire KontrolFreek Showdown. So yeah, pace gonna slow down. They'll take it easy. Let Yeezy and Mutex come to them. Yeezy and Mutex, though, on the hunt. I believe Capsidle did get vision. I'm on board with Capsidle right now, so he knows the path that Yeezy and Mutex are going to be taken around. Of course, Valence does have that bomb, and he's setting up on B right now.
And the one player I want to point out at the moment is Yeezy. We mentioned that Speed Demons, they've been playing together for so long, but Yeezy, his first tournament, I believe, was qualifier 4 and was able to qualify for this grand final with Mutex. Mutex going clutch, though. We're down to a 1v1, and he gets caught reloading.
Yeah, nice stuff out of Capsidle. Gets him weak, forces him to retreat, and leads him right into that Valence Sog trap. It's tough. I mean, any team in this 5K final today has their work cut out for them, no matter what the matchup is. But that's just excellent teamwork and communication from the Speed Demons, which is, nothing less than we expect out of them. So it's cool to see. Of course, there's been so much action. I think this series is so hype. Keep in mind, look at the scoreboard. It's only 2 rounds to 1, and we've already seen some amazing plays out of both of these teams. Lemon Gang surprised us off the start. Both players meeting in the middle. Looks like Capsidle is going to be able to take down Mutex. Yeezy takes down Capsidle with that exchange, but now it's Valence versus Yeezy. Can Valence make something happen? Put
Yeezy.
Shots in, but Yeezy able to snake him out at the end there.
You don't see that from Yeezy too often, at least from the experience of qualifier 4 and watching him play that. He's typically the player that was hanging out with Mutex, and they were going for these, these plays where they're together, right? They're pushing the same spot, but Yeezy, just the confidence, he knew that his opponent was right around the corner, was able to bait him out, clamber up, and look at that, just beautiful timing and barely took any damage.
Yeah, he had him trapped in the bottom of the map there. Not a lot for Valence to do, but again, if there's anyone who's going to make that situation work for him, it's going to be Valence. But yeah, we saw some of those little bit of breaks in the armor for him, of course, during the last qualifier. It was Lemon Gang who took him to those round 11s. And it looks like, hey, maybe that's what we're in store for here. I think Valence got sight of one of those enemies there, but Yeezy going to turn on Capsidal and melt him. But can Valence make something happen here? Pinched between two members of Lemon Gang. He's going to have to run away, reposition, tries to turn and fire, gets the heal off. Can he make something happen here? Goes down weak again, and that's going to be Yeezy cleaning up that kill.
We see Valence time and time again go for those extremely aggressive plays, even when he's in a 2-on-1, and he was trying to juke out his opponents, you know, run one direction, slide another way, and he almost got away, but Yeezy just caught him right around the corner. Good timing on him.
Yeah. More pinches than a grandma's house there, man. Nothing he could do in that scenario. All right. I'm surprised to see Lemon Gang up around here. Let's see if they can get some momentum on them side and start going for him. So let's hop on board with a member of the Lemon Gang. Let's see what Mutex has to offer. A little bit of a slow start. He does have the Paladin, opts to switch off to the Sog, and he's going to play in mid-map right now. Valence and Capsidal running together through mid-map. All right, Mutex does spot Valence there, gets a couple shots down range on him. Valence going to heal up. A repositioning now coming out of the Lemon Gang. Looks like Yeezy goes past bomb site. Valence is going to take down Mutex there. Hopping on board with Yeezy. Now he's got to clutch this 2-on-1. Bomb is down. He's able to snag that up, and maybe he'll wrap around towards A. But he's got to make moves because Speed Demons are always hot on that trail. They play so aggressive, it's tough for you to really reposition safely. As we see a collapse on A here, and yeah, that's going to be Valence taking down Yeezy.
Yeah, just fantastic play out of Speed Demons, you know, sticking together and trying to force that 2-on-1 battle worked out in their favor. And as we look at the scoreboard where it's 3-3, I can't stress enough how the last time these two teams played against each other, it went to all the way to the game 3, and 2 of those rounds were best of 11, or went all the way to round 11. Yeah. So this is an extremely close match. Both teams having their moments where they're just going absolutely clutch, and plenty more rounds to go. Yep.
I'm on board with Mutex again. Does switch off that Paladin. He's been going towards mid, looking for that easy pick early, and then opts to switch off back towards the Sog. Looks like Capsidal does have the bomb for Speed Demons this time. Where they're one of the few teams, I think, that we see switching bomb carriers a lot. And I'm not sure what's really behind that for them. But that's going to be Mutex catching out Capsidal. Going to be up to Valence now to make a play. He gets taken down to half shields, or I'm sorry, half health, and Mutex gets an easy cleanup there. So a little bit of momentum behind the Lemon Gang.
And that's the very stark contrast between these two teams. Speed Demons, they're constantly changing up their strategy. You mentioned for switching bomb carriers. We saw that round. Capsidal was running with the Maddox. The majority of the players have been running SOG basically this entire qualifying tournament. But then with the Lemon Gang, they kind of just have one strategy and they just stick to it. And so it's this, I guess you can say, a clash of playstyles where Speed Demons, they're trying to keep you on your toes or trying to throw you off, while Lemon Gang, they're just constantly, they're like a battering ram, and at some point you're going to crumble. But is it possible to close them out early enough? Well, it's not working out so far for the Speed Demon squad. They're only down by 1 round, but I would say as these games go on and on, if it goes to around 11, I would say Lemon Gang, they have that advantage. Speed Demons, they need to just constantly keep this Lemon Gang on their toes and maybe force a mistake and close out these matches. We've seen them do these 6-0 maps so often, and Lemon Gang is just really bringing it to them. But here we go. We're down to a 2-on-1. Yeezy gets one. Valence comes in with the melee. It's going to be an easy defused, and now we're tied 4-4 again.
Man, it's absolutely back and forth. It's insane because just looking back on all the other tournaments, Speed Demons comes out and they 6 rounds to 2 team so frequently. But this is definitely probably the hardest matchup we've seen them have to face.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what, I can't think of what Speed Demons needs to do in this scenario. It's so hard to even fathom what they can do, because this is like the first wall or the first hurdle they've had to overcome. And the first time, I mean, it took them all the way to those round 11. So whether it's slowing up the pace or if they just need to clutch up, I think it's the clutch factor. We see Capsidal struggling a little bit right now, looking at the scoreboard. He's sitting at 2-6 right now. And that just puts a lot of pressure on Valens. That makes him have to clutch up more often. Normally, it's when he's able to roam free and kind of play this at the pace he wants to play, because Capsidal is doing so well. They really see a lot of success with their play style. So yeah, maybe Capsidal, see a little bit more slaying power out of him. That might be able to turn things around for him. But keep in mind, both semifinals here are that best of 3. It's not until they get into the grand finals that it's a best of 5. So they've got a couple maps to work with, but not as much of a cushion here. Looks like Capsidal does have the bomb. We've seen it slow down quite a bit. They slow down in different places too. Chilling out in control there. Now they're going to work around towards that A bomb side. Lemon Gang, though, realizes nothing was pushing towards B. Capsidal going to be getting that bomb down right as the Lemon Gang collapses onto this bomb site. Bomb is going to go down. Now they're aware. So Valens and Capsidal get out of there to reposition. We've seen this kind of work against them before, though, where sometimes they'll get that bomb plant down and the enemy team just goes for the quick defuse and they aren't able to adjust in time. Oh, but there we see Yeezy going down. Mutex going to take down Capsidal, though. So now it's Mutex versus Valens in this dire 1v1. Who gets the win? It's going to be Valens.
Yeah, very unlikely that Mutex was going to win that fight. He messed up the reload, so there was just, yeah, it was going to be very unlikely for him to get that kill. Amazing play, as you can see in this best play kill cam. Was able to take out one of the players through the wall and almost got the other, but ammo management with the SOG is so important. And so once you're out of ammo, your opponent can capitalize on that. So here we go, Speed Demons on map point.
Yeah. All right, so this would be huge for Speed Demons. It'll give them a little bit of cushion and a little bit of confidence. Confidence can go a long way, especially in that demoralizing loss they faced in that 4th qualifier, kind of catching themselves off guard, I'm sure. So this would be big for them. I'm going to hop on board and stay on board with Valens here. I think he's finding his footing a little bit. He's getting into the groove. He's kind of moving and shaking, looking everywhere, playing in that hyper-aggressive mode. Of course, Lemon Gang chilling bottom mid, just waiting for something to happen here. And that's been successful for them throughout this first map. We'll see if they eventually make a push. But right now, they're all just kind of feeling it out. Looks like Valens does spot Yeezy there. So they're going to gather a little bit of intel and maybe collapse onto this A site. Valens hopefully doesn't get too aggressive here, because he'd be running into 2 members of Lemon Gang. And looks like Lemon Gang doesn't want anything to do with Valens. Capsidal, of course, watching some sight lines onto B. But they're both there. So both players of Speed Demons split up right now. And okay, so that's going to be Capsidal going down. Doesn't get the trade with Yeezy. So now Valens needs to absolutely clutch up this 2v1. Trying to make something work. I think he knows where the Lemon Gang is. But can he get these kills? Jumps over Yeezy. Gets the kill there. But that's going to be Mutex cleaning up Valens. Another round 11?
This is dangerous territory for Speed Demons. They didn't want that round 11 because you know, the luck is not, or the odds is not on their side. They've lost what, 2 round 11s just against Lemon Gang alone. So yeah, backs against the wall here. And this first map is going to be crucial going into map 2. Momentum is such a huge factor in Call of Duty. So let's start on board with Valens and see what Speed Demons can do here.
Yeah, if history has anything, it means anything in this KontrolFreek Showdown series, odds are in that Lemon Gang favor. We'll see if the Speed Demons get a little bit aggressive. I'd hate to see their confidence shaken up. Of course, they have been such a strong roster throughout this entire series, but Lemon Gang just seems to have that X factor that shuts them down. Lemon Gang playing this really slow too. Neither player's moving out of spawn. So if Speed Demons had capitalized on a quick plant here, looks like Capsidal might finally be getting this bomb down at A. And Lemon Gang off the break checks B, but that's not where the bomb is. So both teams going to have to reposition. Try to catch something out here. This is insane. Of course, this is the round 11 on the first map of the 5K finals. for this KontrolFreek series. And this means a lot. Okay, so that's going to be Valence taking down Mutex. Quick work out of Capsidal taking down Yeezy. That's Speed Demons winning that first map.
So I don't know if this was on Speed Demons or if this was on Lemon Gang, but we saw earlier in the, this matchup where we saw Speed Demons get the bomb down and then they ran to the opposite side of the map and they just stayed there for a while. Then there was that fight where Mutex ran out of ammo and couldn't get the double melee off. So I'm under the impression that Lemon Gang, they were expecting that same play. They ran over to the other side and they were just waiting for that bomb to go down. Once they saw the bomb go down on the same side, they set up and they were looking for those players in there, but they weren't there. And so when they pushed to get to that bomb site, you only have, I think, 45 seconds. So when they were checking out that room that they were expecting Speed Demons to be in and they weren't there, time is against them. So they had to aggressively push towards that bomb site. And once a player is picked off and you're stuck in that 2-on-1 and you have to get the bomb defused as well, it's not looking good. So Speed Demons going clutch and winning that round 11 against Lemon Gang. Once again, during qualifier number 4, Lemon Gang won 2 round 11s against Speed Demons. And I was honestly expecting Lemon Gang to pull this one out. They have that clutch factor when it comes to round 11 and Speed Demons. We've seen them win a lot of games where it's just 6-0, 6-1, 6-2, and they don't seem to close out those games as the rounds progress.
Yeah. Speed Demons definitely like favors that momentum-based play, like having the room to breathe. So when Lemon Gang doesn't allow them to play that way, yeah, they kind of hit a little bit of a wall. We see them slow up, pump the brakes a little bit, and almost like they don't know what to do. But I think the silent killer there for the Lemon Gang was Capsidal. He woke up towards the end, finally got 5 more kills, finishing at 5 and 8 in the scoreboard department. So that gives Valence that room to work. We saw it at the end there. They put the pressure on Lemon Gang, clutched out the round 11. But now we're going to move on to map 2. So we're going to be going to Gridlock. I think Speed Demons feels very comfortable on this map. We've seen them play a lot. We've seen Valence have absolutely sick, disgusting movement around the bomb sites here. So, in my head, I want to say Speed Demons might be slightly favored in this one. And of course, this is just the first semifinal, already an intense first map. So we're going to see semifinal number 1, semifinal number 2, and that's going to seed into that grand final that you're going to be watching here today. And that's where the $5,000 is on the line. Again, first place going to be taking home $3,500. Second place, $1,500 in this KontrolFreek Showdown. So plenty of exciting matches on the way. But this one, definitely hype. I'm going to hop on board. Let's see what Capsidal is going to bring just off the start here. I think he does have the bomb for the Speed Demons. And a little bit different, they're favoring this B side. Normally we see Speed Demons break towards A. And yeah, Lemon Gang in the split push. So that's going to be on Yeezy to wrap around here. Going to have to watch that flank. Can Capsidal get something here? No. Mutex going to be taking down Capsidal. Now it's up to Valence to clean up this mess. We're going to see him wrap back around towards middle. Lemon Gang hesitating on the push a little bit. Of course, they are guarding that bomb that is down in a very unfavorable spot on that B bomb site. So if Valence pulls this one off, he's probably a miracle worker.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. Mutex getting that clutch kill. Defense on Gridlock in particular, you're at a massive disadvantage. So if you're able to get that first pick. Oh my gosh, Valence getting one. There's okay, one. Down to 1v1, less than 30 seconds left. Is he going to go for the kill? Is he going to go for the plant? It looks like he's going to go for the kill. He's running out of time.
Yeah, I think he does spot him. Kill on this one. There's not enough time. Yeezy very weak. Does he get this? Yeezy with the clutch.
Wow. Okay, so Valence almost turned that around. That was incredible. But I mentioned when you're on defense on Gridlock, you're at a massive disadvantage for most of the rounds. You're going to see the defense split up, where one goes to A, one goes to B. But when you're on offense, you can double stack, so you have an immediate 2-on-1 advantage. And so when Mutex was able to get that kill right out of the gate, that was huge for Lemon Gang. And thankfully, Yeezy able to shut down Valence there to secure the round for his team. But actually looking at the mini-map, Speed Demons actually deciding to stay on B together. And it looks like Mutex is not too far away. He's right around the corner.
Mutex can either make a huge play. All right, that's a huge... Okay,
wow.
That's a huge play. That's a huge play. Mutex getting sneaky with it. I love it.
And I wasn't expecting that out of Mutex. I mentioned before, typically Lemon Gang is just really aggressive. They're right in your face. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it comes to that round 11 and the odds are in their favor, they're going to win that, right? And so that's, I want to say, one of the first times we've seen Mutex pull off the really sneaky play, getting a 2-piece to close out the round. This is looking good for Lemon Gang, and I want to say that this is one of Speed Demon's best maps. I mean, we've seen them in every single qualifier, and we've only seen Lemon Gang in one qualifier. But yeah, Speed Demons, they're usually unstoppable on this map, winning 6-0, 6-1. But being down 0-2 right out of the gate is massive for this Lemon Gang.
Yeah, of course, Speed Demons 2 does have that first map victory to kind of rest on a little bit. So some of the pressure's off, but man, I think this might be the first time we've ever seen Speed Demons down 2 rounds to nothing on Gridlock especially. Okay, some fire getting exchanged here. Yeezy going to take down Capsidle. Valence gets the kill on Mutex. Valence going to be able to heal back up. Is this going to be a repeat of the first round? Valence hunting down Yeezy here. Knows where he's at. Trying to get that cheeky little peek. And they're just toying with each other right now. Don't play with your food. Okay, Valence sees Yeezy. Knows he's dodging and ducking around through mid-map, able to get behind cover and sneaks up. All right, Valence got a couple shots on him. Can he clean up the kill? Difficult at that range with the SOG. Valence needs to predict some movement here or else he's going to get caught out. Ooh, a little bit of
He's running
timing.
out of time. About 15 seconds left. This is twice now where we've seen Valence go for the kill instead of the plant, and he might get caught off guard here. And he is taken down, so Lemon Gang up 3-0. Was not expecting this, but maybe Valence in that play, he could have went back for the bomb plant on A side, and I'm not sure, but Yeezy played that perfectly, honestly.
Yeah.
He was threatening the whole, hey, I might peek this A side and take you out, right? So Valence was pretty much forced in that moment to just go for the kill, but the moment you're down to 15 seconds, it's going to make things very predictable for Yeezy, and look at that, easy kill, easy defuse, and an easy round win.
Yeah, Yeezy has been kind of the underdog here with all these. Like, we have so much to talk about with all these other players, but Yeezy absolutely stepping up. That's such a heads up and incredible awareness play out of Yeezy, combined with the first round clutch on Valence. I want to hop on board with Yeezy because he might be the X factor here for the Lemon Gang. Capsidle sitting at 0-3, Yeezy 3-0. Has not died once, has been clutching up for Lemon Gang. So we'll see if he can make some moves here. Looks like it's going to be a dual push out of Yeezy and Mutex towards this B side. Valence might be getting caught out, or we could see a reverse sneak. Okay, they might wrap around towards A here, but Capsidle really needs to turn it up. If they get here in enough time, they might get pinched out. Shots went down range. That's going to be Yeezy surviving and taking out Capsidle, and Mutex taking down Valence. A perfect bait and switch out of the Lemon Gang.
The Lemon Gang movement, that's one of those things that you can't communicate with your team that quickly. This is just, you know, whether it's months or years of experience, just knowing how to react to your teammate and whatever situation he's in. That was Mutex, just perfect movement during that play to end that round. So now 0-4 on Gridlock. This is insane. We might see a game 3.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a safe bet. And if this is the way Lemon Gang is going to play the rest of the night, then these other teams have it out for them because they're playing on fire right now, especially Yeezy. I'm on board with Valence. See if he can make something happen. Nope. Mutex is going to melt him. Now all up to Capsidle. Capsidle, all right, does get the kill on Yeezy, but Mutex is right there for the cleanup. 5-0 in favor of Lemon Gang. Did anyone see this coming?
Yeah, so 2 things. I don't think we've ever seen Speed Demons ever get 6-0'd before. It's possible.
No.
Maybe they can get a round on the board. I'm not sure. But and number 2, when you're down 4-0, I wasn't expecting them to be so aggressive. I thought maybe slow the game down, try to reduce that momentum on the Lemon Gang side. But they just went all in on the A side and just quickly taken down. So here we go. One more round for Lemon Gang, and they can force a final game 3. I want to jump on board with Yeezy. He's been going clutch all game long.
I'm on board with him too. He's got the bomb and he's got Valence in his sights. He's going to regroup with Mutex here. Safe bet. Yeah, we might see Speed Demons get 6-0'd, but like you were saying, I don't think Speed Demons, like their play style is reliant on that hyper aggression. So maybe slowing it down just isn't in their favor. All right, Valence does spot Yeezy. He's able to survive though. Valence shot might be getting a little shaky. We normally see him win those layups, but not this time. If Capsidal watching B, both players from Lemon Gang now going to be wrapping around. Of course, Yeezy does have that bomb. Mutex might get caught out by Capsidal here, waiting patiently up top. All right, so we're going to see Yeezy get that bomb down, but no, knows his teammate's in trouble, so he's got to respond. Capsidal takes out Yeezy. Mutex takes down Capsidal, so now we see Valence versus Mutex in the potential last round. Mutex does have that bomb.
I think Valence is just going to wait for that bomb plant just to make sure he knows where Mutex is at. Oh, actually caught him off guard. There we go. There's that round on the board. Can they get the reverse sweep? Right.
That would be insane. That would be in line with what we've seen so far, which has been absolute insanity. Yeah, so we're just going to have to see. But again, good heads-up play from Valence there. Easy kill. You know, Mutex with the right play, though, trying to get that bomb down. Man, good stuff out of Lemon Gang, though. Yeah, still looks really solid.
And even though Capsidal is 2-6, he went very clutch in that last round where he was able to delay that bomb plant for as long as possible and was able to get a single pick. So that time was very valuable. Can Valence get the switch off in time? Okay, he's able to switch off of the Paladin. He wasn't able to find anybody on the A side. Bomb is actually still down in their spawn, so they just burned a little bit of time. But it looks like they were just rushing for that potential snipe pick. And honestly, when you're down 5-1, you got to go for those risky plays to stay alive. I'm going to jump on board with Mutex, though. They're currently on A side. You can see the bomb on B. So we might see a potential bomb plant here, but it looks like Speed Demons are going to double check to make sure the area is safe first.
Yeah, smart play out of Speed Demons. But yeah, like you said, being down 5-1 and a potential tie-up in the series, yeah, start throwing some Hail Marys because if you can bring this one back, that's incredible. Not sure they'll be able to do it, but would be incredible. Still on board with Mutex.
This is dangerous for Lemon Gang. Currently split up on defense. Can Mutex get the intel? Yeah, so it looks like he's calling them out on B side. Watch Yeezy on the minimap. He's going to immediately rush over, possibly get a flank.
Yeah, if Yeezy gets a pick here, that would be crazy. And Valence is down. All right, Yeezy versus Capsidal. Capsidal barely surviving that one. So now we're going to see
Mutex spotted him.
Capsidal at the very end. Oh, got him in the corner. Mutex taking down Capsidal. Series tied up at 1-1.
So I was not expecting that at all. I think we've been talking about this for a while now, but I want to say Gridlock is one of Speed Demon's best maps in Black Ops 4. And it was. And with Lemon Gang just coming in here, and that's a dominating match, 6-1 against Speed Demons. That I don't think we've ever seen that ever. Right.
I never would have expected that.
So let me pull up what's our next map. We're going into Arsenal, and oh man! So if you remember the Ascender videos that we've done, both teams, they've had some insanely clutch plays on Arsenal. So both teams, this is one of their stronger maps, but very distinct play styles. We've seen Speed Demons, for the most part, just constantly switch things up. One round they're using an ICR, another they're double stacking with a SOG. Lemon Gang, we haven't seen too much of them, so I'm curious to know how they're going to go into this final game 3 and see what kind of strategies they develop. But Mutex just going clutch in that last matchup. You can see the score and the damage dealt, just an absolute monster.
Yeah, and struggle busing a little bit out of the Speed Demons. I think Capsidal going 3-7, and the big shock to me is Valence going 3-6. Yeah, Valence isn't going, huge in the slaying department. Yeah, Speed Demons is struggling. So great stuff from Lemon Gang. Final map here in the first semifinal of this best of 3, gonna be on Arsenal. After frequency, I thought maybe it would be like, okay, both teams have like an equal shot. Lemon Gang has so much momentum going into this map, and this might be a map Speed Demons kind of struggles on. Capsidal, though, I will say, when he gets that ICR out, he's got some great angles and he can lay some great shots downrange. But I mean, who knows? It looks like Speed Demons is struggling to slay so much. If that carries over into this map, Lemon Gang might run over him again.
Yeah, and what I will say about Arsenal over the last few weeks that we've been watching these 2v2s, a lot of these teams, their strategy is dictated by their loadout. So when we see the ICRs come out, typically we're seeing them go on the B side. If you see a sniper, they're typically rushing A. SOG can really go anywhere, but it's going to be interesting to see how these teams decide to start off the match. I'm on board with Yeezy. Actually running an ICR on A. Okay, this is something that we don't see too often, at least in 2v2s. Getting lots of damage on Capsidle. Mutex in a tough position.
Ooh. Yeah, almost a big mistake from Yeezy there. Had some players in his sights, but dropped off, forced to heal. Nose Capsidle is still there. A lot of pressure on A right now. Of course, Valens has the bomb here on that A side. Mutex is watching middle for anyone that opts to swing through towards B.
Mutex spots one.
The bomb right now. Yeah. Capsidle going down to half health. Nothing crazy out of there. Yeezy on the wrap all the way around. Might be able to catch out Speed Demons moving through here. Does have the help from Mutex now. Breaks that glass. Not sure if the Speed Demons heard that. Valen's kind of not playing that bomb site, though. He's getting real aggressive and pushing down range, so he's able to wrap back around. I think he's going to get this plant off now. So I'm watching Valens is able to get the plant. Now it's going to be on the Lemon Gang to wrap around. In an exchange with Mutex, Mutex going to be taking down Valens. That is huge. Now up to Capsidle to make something happen here. Does have both players back turned to him. Can't get a kill out. Does get the heal and gets...
Oh my God.
He gets both with the pistol.
I was expecting, oh man, so Capsidle was a little impatient there, just immediately shooting the pistol. Maybe had an opportunity to pull out that ICR, but just look how he adapted to this play. Player rushes him, gets the shot, the melee, and with the pistol also able to take out that second player. Massive clutch factor out of Capsidle as we continue in this final game 3.
All right, so Speed Demons clearly able to shake off the demoralizing loss on Gridlock. Yeah, not something we expect out of Speed Demons to lose that hard, but Capsidle on the turnaround, able to brush that off and get his head back in the game is awesome. So both players of Speed Demons in vents now. This can be dangerous as they are going to be stacked. Lemon Gang spots him, and it's just madness. It's Yeezy got the last kill. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's an example of Speed Demons coming out with the unique strategies, unique plays. Typically, that's something that you wouldn't want to attempt. Right, yeah. I mean, when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's really bad. And so that was that was one of those plays where they weren't expecting Lemon Gang to anticipate that. Like, why would you do a play like that in the grand final where there's $5,000 on the line? But yeah, Lemon Gang was able to see that coming, and now we're tied up 1-1 on board with Valens. Spots Mutex. Mutex is pretty weak, but he's able to get that heal off. Valens misses the melee, but he's able to get the kill. And Capsidle with the ICR, just fantastic round out of Speed Demons.
I want to touch on that Vents play a little bit too, because if you were watching, if Speed Demons was maybe a half a second slower, we would have been praising that play, because it just so happened that right when they came out of Vents, they were getting pinched by Mutex and Yeezy. But, you know, half second later, Mutex and Yeezy are both on their way towards A, and it looks so sick. So, yeah, that's one of those Hail Marys. Sometimes you throw in there, maybe you sneak a round out. Just didn't work that time. So when that play goes bad, it looks ugly. But when that play goes right, it looks sick.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? They might attempt it again. You know, would Lemon Gang expect that to happen again? I don't think so.
Right.
But it looks like Speed Demons playing a little slow here. Capsidle keeping an eye on B with the ICR. Notice how he's always taking the longer route so he can, you know, shoot within optimal range. And then Valens leading the charge with that SOG. Mutex hanging out in the middle, seeing if he can get a pick on anybody that might be running in there. But looks like that won't be happening anytime soon. Yeezy's in a good position here to possibly get a kill. Spots Valens. He's going to back up, get that communication in. Can Mutex get a flank? He's shooting at Valence. Oh, it's so close.
Ooh, wow. Mutex barely surviving that one, but there's Yeezy.
Incredible pinch.
Yeah, great stuff out of the Lemon Gang. Capsidal with the pistol again. Okay, never mind. Mutex is there with the SOG to clean it up. Good stuff out of Lemon Gang, tying up the rounds 2-2.
So that's like, what, 3 times in this series alone where we've seen like a picture-perfect bait and switch out of this Lemon Gang. Look at that. Capsidal stood no chance against Mutex the moment he went around that corner. So I mentioned before, when it comes to Call of Duty, there are some things that you can't communicate. It's all about your instant reaction, right? And knowing how your teammate plays and what kind of situation he's in, and being able to read the map, and using your headset to hear the audio. There's all these factors, but Mutex, he made that play at the absolute perfect time. If he was a second later, Capsidal would have gotten out, and it could have been a clutch play for Speed Demons to close that one out and extend the lead even further. But here we are. 2-2. Valence is able to spot one, takes out Yeezy. Can Mutex take him out? Wow, okay. Incredible strafe with that SOG, and Capsidal coming in to save the day as well. So Speed Demons back on top, 3-2.
All right, and we should mention, just for anyone who might just be tuning in, this is the semifinal. This is going to be a best of 3. So you're watching the last map right now. Series is tied up 1-1. Whoever wins this one goes on to the grand final today and is going to have that shot at the 5K prize pool. So this map right here means a whole lot, and both these teams absolutely battling it out. This is a little more reminiscent of map 1, a little bit closer there, as opposed to the gridlock map where Lemon Gang kind of just ran over the Speed Demons. So nice to see Valence and Capsidal able to wake up a little bit, kind of shake the last map off. But something that I have noticed that the Lemon Gang has been doing, which has been working out for them, is kind of nullifying Valence's ability to get those clutch 2v1s by staying spread out when they need to. Looks like both of them might be actually on the hunt for Valence, though. As I mentioned, was that a caster curse? No, Yeezy is going to get that cleanup, even though Valence does take down Mutex here. So now we see Yeezy versus Capsidal. Capsidal has that ICR out. Yeezy is running the SOG, so distance might play a factor here. Yeezy going to go through vents and try to wrap around. About 35 seconds remaining, though. Yeezy does have that bomb, so he's not going to have to pick it up. We'll see if COD timing works out for him, if he can get this plant at A, or if he's going to go on the hunt for Capsidal.
Capsidal, smart move, dropped the ICR for a Maddox, so he can get a little bit closer, a little bit more aggressive. Yeezy putting down the bomb. Capsidal might be able to get a pick here. Oh, the timing off a little bit, but Yeezy. Oh my God. Okay, that's why this SOG is so deadly at close range. Capsidal with that Maddox, even though the Maddox is a fantastic weapon, that SOG, it just shoots so many rounds so fast that it's hard to respond.
Yeah, Yeezy has been frying though. Like, I would not want to be on the receiving end of any gun he's holding right now. His accuracy has been insane. We always comment about how good Valence is with the SOG. Well, Yeezy giving him a run for his money today.
Yeah.
A little bit better across the board in the slaying department, though, for Speed Demons. And I think that's really that factor that's so important to their play style, is they just need to start killing stuff. That frees up their movement. They get into that aggressive mode. They start pushing. It opens up so many doors for them. Yeah, on Gridlock, they tried slowing it up, changing the pace, and it didn't work out necessarily in their favor. Capsidal, though, got to give it up for him. Struggled last map, but now he's sitting in the slaying department as the leader, 5-3 currently. As we see a push towards A here, Valence leading the charge, hasn't spotted anyone yet. Lemon Gang on the stairs. Will Valence be able to push? There, he's able to take out Yeezy. Now a 2v1, Mutex needs to make something happen. He's on the wraparound, so Speed Demons might have the opportunity to get the bomb down, but they're just going to go on the hunt here. Again, rounds tied 3-3. Big map for both teams.
Yeah, and I will say Mutex is running with the Mozu and the ICR, so it's going to be a tough round for him. But if anyone can pull it off, it would be him. But with that Mozu, I would say for Call of Duty, it's high risk, high reward. Lots of damage, but if you miss a shot, you can instantly get taken down. So you have to be just perfect with that Mozu if you want to get a pick, and then you also have to worry about the answer from the teammate after one player is taken down. Valence is taken down. He's going to check the corner. Good movement out of Mutex. I think Capsidal was able to spot him, maybe not.
All right, I think he did get the info there, but of course the bomb is down. Mutek's gonna have to make something happen here. Either go.
Time is working against him.
Kill, yeah. Capsidal, of course, knows. Oh, he gets out there. Okay, Capsidal able to get that kill. Getting a little dicey there.
Yeah, and if you saw his health just instantly drop, the Mozu is so strong. But like I said, if you miss a single shot, it's going to be hard to answer back. Mutex, though, great job spotting Valence there and getting that kill, and then instantly getting the heal, sliding away, checking where he was expecting that other player to run out, and Capsidal was playing it slow. Capsidal wasn't thinking about the kill, he was thinking about the clock, and sometimes that's way more effective. And so, yeah, here we go. 4-3 in the favor of Speed Demons. I'm really impressed with Capsidal, though. 6-3, yeah. He had a really rough game, too, but he is going off when it counts. And you could look at the minimap. These players are so close, but they're playing so slow. And it looks like the red team is slowly pushing out to the A side.
Yep, some movement coming out of the Lemon Gang there. I'm on board with Capsidal, though, because, yeah, he deserves it for the turnaround. Even map 1, he struggled a bit on frequency, but has been waking up slowly throughout these rounds. So whichever team makes it to the grand final, somebody has their work cut out for them. We see Capsidal now pushing with Valence towards the B side. Lemon Gang got their sights down at A. Not sure, you know, this round playing out slow because this is big. Potentially Speed Demons, if they take this one, then they're just one round away from moving on to the grand finals. And Lemon Gang needs to catch up. So here's the bomb going to go down at the A side. Yeezy with the plant. Capsidal with the big kill on Mutex. Able to heal up now. And here comes a little bit of a pinch. Yeezy stuck out here. Valence and Capsidal.
Oh.
Valence defusing. This might be a 5-3 round count here in favor of the Speed Demons.
So here we go. Speed Demons on match point. And we actually saw a very similar play and during Qualifier 4 where we saw a player force a defuse. Player ran that same exact route and he was able to get the kill but wasn't able to stop the defuse. It was so close.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when you're in that two-on-one situation and they rush for that bomb defuse, it's a really tough situation because even if you kill the guy that's defusing the bomb, there's still another player right around the corner trying to protect him. So Lemon Gang backs against the wall. I'd love to go on board with Yeezy, who's been pretty much the clutch player for Lemon Gang all tournament long. Let's see if he can go clutch yet again. And they can't drop another round or they're out.
That is some shots, but oh, Valence gets the turnaround on Mutex. Going to take him down. Could have been a big kill if Mutex was able to take down Valence. Of course, he has the bomb this time. But now it's all up to Yeezy to keep the Lemon Gang's tournament dream alive. Again, this is the semifinal number 1, a best of 3. One of these teams is going to be moving on to that grand final where that 5K prize pool sits. Of course, Speed Demons in the advantageous position now, the 2v1. They all have this one in the bag.
It's the same exact play as last round where Speed Demons got a pick, and instead of planting at A again, they're like, oh, wait, hold on, this is familiar. Let's go to B instead and try to switch things up. So 35 seconds, 2v1 and also a defuse. Can Yeezy do it, or is Lemon Gang going to be eliminated?
That bomb down. This is an uphill battle. He tries to make the best of it, but that's going to be Valence clutching up at the very end. Speed Demons find their way to the grand finals. This is going to be insane. But I got to give it up first for both of these teams. I mean, they both played miraculously. After the first map, it was like, okay, yeah, this could go either way. After that second map, though, the Lemon Gang with the 6-1 victory on Gridlock over the Speed Demons, I thought they had it in the bag. I thought they had figured it out. I thought they had cracked the code. But the Speed Demons, man, they really never disappoint. They clutch up in so many ways, whether it's a sick 2v1 clutch out of Valence or a sick clutch up in the final map to move on to the grand final. They're just fans of putting on shows, it seems like.
Yeah, and yeah, just like the qualifier number 4, you know, we went all the way to map 3, but Lemon Gang just unable to close it out this time. Speed Demons, it's insane because they won Qualifier 1, they won Qualifier 2, they've been a top competitor during Qualifier 3 and obviously as 4 as well, but Lemon Gang was able to beat them not too long ago during Qualifier 4, but just wasn't able to close it out this time.
Yeah, but great stuff out of Lemon Gang regardless. I mean, all solid players in these grand finals. So that's the thing. It's
4
just
best players.
Who's going to be on today? It's like, okay, we already know these are the best teams out of all of the weeks, but now who's the best team right now? And Speed Demons looks to answer that question, I think, and say that we're the best of the best and we're here to prove it. And after that first semifinal, I think they absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So up next, we're going to have Canadian Duo versus New Religion. That's going to be a fantastic matchup. Both teams played really well during the qualifiers. I'm trying to remember, was it New Religion? They qualified during qualifier number 2.
So they
Canadian
qualified?
Duo.
Yes. Yep. You got it.
Yeah, so Canadian Duo, they qualified during qualifier number 3. So second and third seeds will be going at it momentarily. We're going to get the players in the lobby and get into our second semifinal as soon as possible. Just a reminder, in the semifinal, there's no money on the line here. You got to get to the grand final if you want a share of that $5,000. So Speed Demons already in the money. But up next, we're going to have Canadian Duo New Religion fighting for that last spot in our grand final. And as we go into our commercial break, we're going to show you a little ascender of the tournament for New Religion. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the KontrolFreek S&D Showdown Ascender of the Tournament powered by Beyond. Team New Religion, a pair of fresh faces with emerging talent, had an incredible run in our 2v2 tournament last weekend. After a shaky start in our semifinals, T-Killer and S-Clamp made several clutch plays to eliminate every competitor in their path and ultimately collided with our prior champions, Speed Demons. After 3 back-and-forth matches, New Religion fell to Speed Demons, but they still earned their ticket to our Showdown finals in August, where they may just get their redemption run against Valence and Capsidal. However, New Religion, having 2 round 11 victories under their belts, solidified their place as the ascenders of the tournament.
So now a 2-on-1 in the red team's favor. Enzerk and Instinct need to take this one, but S-Clamp has to make a big play. He gets that first kill on Instinct. He's able to back down and heal up. Enzerk versus S-Clamp now.
Oh,
S-Clamp clutches up.
We're meeting head on at B. This is going to be a huge fight.
I'm on board with Valence. He pushes in. S-Clamp takes down Valence. It's opening on Capsidal, and that's going to be it.
Be sure to follow Team Beyond Net on social media to stay up to date with the latest news and announcements, and register for free to compete in the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown, powered by Beyond. We're getting this second semifinal match set up for you guys. But man, we just witnessed some real insanity with that first semifinal. So just to kind of break it down again, reiterate some things. The semifinals are going to be a best of 3. That grand final is going to be a best of 5. The last match we saw, Speed Demons were able to take down Lemon Gang and basically seal their seat in that grand final. In that grand final, that's where that $5K prize money sits. First place going to be winning $3,500. Second place going to be winning $1,500. So Speed Demons has their shot at either one of those. And I think, interestingly enough, Lemon Gang kind of had the best shot of dethroning Speed Demons, as we saw after that qualifier number 4. They took them to those 2 round 11s, clutched it out against them, but it was Speed Demons today clutching up in map 3 on Arsenal, winning 6 rounds to 3 against the Lemon Gang. So now we're going to find out with this semifinal number 2 who the team that's going to be going up against Speed Demons in the grand final is. But again, another very cool thing that's going on that I just want to reiterate is we're doing a limited time giveaway right now for the KontrolFreek Showdown final. So we're going to have 3 total winners chosen by the end of today. All you got to do is retweet and enter on Twitter. So head on over to Team Beyond Net. It's our pinned tweet on there. But basically, you're going to win $20 credit for the KontrolFreek store, and you can pick up basically anything you want. Free performance thumbsticks, controller grips, all the sorts of cool hardware that they have there. Yeah, you'll be able to snag if you win. So winners are going to be announced at the end of the grand finals. So just head on over to Twitter, hit that up real quick, and come on right back here as we get this semifinal number 2 set up. So let me break down this semifinal number 2. Again, best of 3, grand final is going to be best of 5. But in this semifinal, we're going to be seeing New Religion go up against the Canadian duo. New Religion is a team comprised of T-Killer and Clamp. We've seen them all the way back in week number 2, so they weren't able to dethrone Speed Demons then, but they did qualify because they made it all the way to the grand final in that second qualifier. So they've got their shot perhaps against Speed Demons again here to redeem themselves. But we've also got on the other side Canadian duo, which features members Illy and Mohawk. Mohawk we've seen a lot with the Beyond tournaments. Illy as well. So they're no strangers to the streamed kind of tournament scene with us. So they've got some experience under their belt. New Religion, we've seen them throughout the qualifiers, but maybe not so much in the sort of just Beyond general tournaments. So going to be interesting to see who comes out on top with this one as we get these matches kind of set up here. But Jared, I need a break from talking. Tell me what you think about this match.
I mean, honestly, all 4 players in this matchup are all Beyond veterans. I would say Mohawk and Illy have a lot more experience, but T-Killer and S-Clamp, I think overall they have more victories in Black Ops 4 with Beyond at least. So New Religion, possibly the favorites, but Illy and Mohawk also just very deadly players, and just had it on screen just a moment ago, but since this is the semifinal, we will be repeating the same maps that you saw in that last series. So map 1 will be Frequency, then map 2 will be Gridlock, and if necessary we'll go to Arsenal for deciding game 3, and whoever wins that will obviously go to that grand final against Speed Demons to fight for their share of that $5,000. But yeah, still waiting on one of the players to get in here, unfortunately. Some of these players like to take their time, get their stretches in, whatever they
Hey man,
do.
It's big money on the whatever your like pregame warm-up is. This is the one to make sure you nail it, because it's an uphill battle no matter what. These are like the best of the best teams, right? And that's kind of the great thing about the KontrolFreek Showdown structure, is that over those 4 qualifiers, we just find the best teams that are coming out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of why it's so tough to predict any match today, because these squads are all so solid. We've seen these duos throughout the weeks just perform so well. It's kind of who's the best person on this day kind of storyline. It's like, we know all these squads are solid. We've seen them all in the grand finals.
Yeah, they're the
previous
4 best
qualifiers.
The 4 best teams, in the KontrolFreek Showdown. So yeah, of course, lots of competition between these 4 teams.
Yeah. So yeah, I know, like you mentioned, Illy and Mohawk have played together for a while, but same with T-Killer and Clamp. So it comes down to, who's going to be the best, who brought their A game on the field today. But yeah, I mean, just Speed Demons sitting in that grand final spot. It's scary, because really, like we mentioned before, Lemon Gang was the only one who really consistently put up such a great fight against them. But Speed Demons were able to do it today. They took down Lemon Gang, and were able to clutch out that W on map 3. So now whichever team wins this semifinal really has to step it up, I think.
When it comes to this semifinal, whoever does win this, they need to have a ton of momentum and fire going into that grand final. I mean, it's going to be a best of 5, so there's a little bit more of a safety net, right? But
right.
Yeah, Speed Demons just looking really strong. We mentioned before they won qualifier number 1. They won qualifier number 2. They were still an incredible force during qualifier 3. And Lemon Gang was able to defeat them in qualifier number 4. But it was really close. We mentioned before the 2 round 11s. Lemon Gang was able to win it, but Speed Demons has just been the most consistent team out of all of them.
Yeah. And like if you've seen, I know we highlighted one of the Ascender videos, but we made one of those for each qualifier so that you could kind of follow along with the story as you went on. And yeah, throughout those Ascender videos, I mean, it's always like, you know, who was able to take down the Titans that are speed demons. It's like that's always kind of the uphill battle, or the player that was able to clutch out against them. And even from the very first qualifier, we saw that Valence and Capsidal looked so solid. We were like super impressed with their hyper aggressive play style. It was so consistent. Like the amount of 2v1s that Valence was able to clutch up, they were such, it's such an interesting kind of gameplay style to bring to like a one and done type S&D format, or in this case, like the best of threes, because it was like they just laid it all on the line every round, and they were able to consistently clutch up. So them being able to do that week after week is such an amazing story just in and of itself. And, you know, it's almost like bittersweet, that kind of first semifinal that they had to go up against Lemon Gang in the first semifinal. Of course, Speed Demons able to win, and it was an intense battle back and forth, but Lemon Gang really the only one that we saw consistently put up, you know, round after round a fight against them. So as we kind of wait to get this match set up here, we're kind of touching base with our tournament operations people, making sure everything's set. Not sure whether it's an issue getting to the lobby or what. So thank you again for your patience with us here, guys. I know you're probably all hyped and excited for these matches. But let me touch on this again, because this is, while you're here, might as well mention it again. We're doing that limited time giveaway for the Showdown finals here. So big shout out, big ups to KontrolFreek. For this, we're going to have 3 winners chosen by the end of the grand finals today. You're able to retweet to enter on Twitter. So head on over to @TeamBeyondNet. That's the Twitter account. It's our pinned tweet. You can win $20 in credit for the KontrolFreek store. Pick up some free performance thumbsticks, controller grips, other cool hardware you see in their store. They've got a bunch of different options for whatever your hands need, whether your thumbs need a little extra grip or those palms get a little sweaty. They got you covered. We'll announce the winners, of course, at the end of the grand final on stream today. So that's just something to kind of keep you in the loop while you're waiting for us to get everything set up here. And nice, perfect timing as I wrap that up. We got that final player in the lobby. So we're going to get this semifinal number 2 underway. Again, thanks for hanging out, being patient with us. So yeah, this semifinal number 2, whichever team clutches out and wins this is going to be facing the Speed Demons in that grand final. We got New Religion versus Canadian Duo. New Religion, of course, is T-Killer and Clamp. Canadian Duo, Illy and Mohawk, both have big-time backstories within the Beyond tournament scene. They're both experienced teams. We'll see what they're able to bring today, but of course, like we said, whichever team wins, they got to go up against Speed Demons in the grand final. So this might be an indication whether, you know, one team's looking hot coming out here and looks like they can hang with the Speed Demons. We're just going to have to find out.
Yeah, so loading up into our first map, Frequency. Once again, this is a best of 3, so regardless of the outcome of this match, we'll be going into Gridlock next, and if necessary, we'll have that Arsenal Game 3, but Frequency is one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 4, especially for 2v2s. As we load up into our match here, who do you want to start out on board with, Frank?
Ooh, all right, we got choices here. You know what? I'm going to have to say Clamp, because he's someone we haven't seen since qualifier number 2, basically. So I want to see what he's bringing, because we haven't seen him in a while. So on this New Religion squad, off the rip with Clamp here, quick push towards B. T-Killer, is he going to go for a quick bomb plant? He is. Bomb now going down on the B side. So it's going to be up to this Canadian Duo to wrap around and make something happen. That's Illy taking down Clamp real quick with that Maddox here. So now we're going to have to see if T-Killer can make a play. A little bit at range with that SOG. Both players out of the Canadian Duo going for it. T-Killer taking down Illy now in this 1v1. Looks like Mohawk going up high, drops down, gets the drop on T-Killer, gets that kill, gonna get the defuse for round 1.
Yeah, great play out of Mohawk. Both Illy and Mohawk putting in some work there, both getting a kill. And off to a hot start, I would say.
Yeah, that was an aggressive push out of New Religion for sure. They made the right plays. T-Killer had that shot at the very end there, but Mohawk connected with the bullets he needed to. See him dropping down, just melting away. T-Killer there, getting the defuse. Good stuff.
And it's been a while since we've seen both of these teams compete. So I mentioned before, we're constantly seeing Speed Demons in the grand final. We saw Lemon Gang just during the last qualifier, and obviously the last match on stream today. So I'm not too familiar with these teams and like what their strategies have been. I'm familiar with the players,
right.
But as a duo, you know, who's running SOG, who's running Maddox, what kind of breakouts do they have? So I want to start this next round with Mohawk and see what he can do. Running the Maddox and actually playing it relatively slow, but there's actually a double push coming in towards the spawn.
Mohawk might be in a great spot for this. There's one. Okay. S-Clamp going to take down Mohawk with that SOG. Was able to take down T-Killer, though, so a good little trade there. Going to be S-Clamp versus Illy now in this 1v1. I believe S-Clamp, has that SOG on deck, so he's going to look to get up close against Illy here. And Illy has that Maddox. S-Clamp from behind with the thwack. Going to be taking Illy down for that round.
All right, that was honestly the best answer that this team could ask for. S-Clamp going clutch and getting that nice shot melee on Illy. Actually looks like Illy just was not prepared for that at all. So tied up 1-1. Let's see which team will be able to win the next round.
Yeah, so something I'm noticing here too is that the Canadian duo both, I think they're both running Maddox setups. And then New Religion both running SOG setups. So maybe one team looking to get a little more aggressive, but I think T-Killer has pulled off the Maddox for this round here. Maybe just the last round strat, wanted to get a little more aggressive. Clamp playing it patient around Turbine there. All right, a little bit of a not sure whether either team wants to commit towards A. Looks like New Religion is going to back out and reposition. I think the Canadian duo might be doing the same. On board with T-Killer, drops down low. Looks like they're going to swing around towards B as both teams just kind of work to get their strategies online here. Yep, slowing it down. Not too much coming out of either team. Of course, T-Killer does have that bomb. They're split up now. T-Killer and Clamp, one on each side. Looks like Clamp, though, might be running into this Canadian duo. Neither player being able to find each other. 25 seconds remaining. There's first blood finally drawn. It's going to be Clamp taking down Illy. Mohawk answers back, able to take down Clamp. So now it's in this 1v1. T-Killer does get that bomb down. He's got the Maddox, so we can kind of play it flexible, but Mohawk does as well. Looks like Mohawk sees this bomb site, knows he needs to defuse. Might go for it, and we'll see if T-Killer can get this kill here.
Mohawk playing it pretty dangerously right now.
Yeah.
He had an opportunity for that bomb defuse, but obviously, you know, with our Codcast, we're able to see through walls and whatnot. But there was that opportunity there, but he was trying to hunt down that kill so he can get a safe defuse. But T-Killer, just perfect timing, revisiting the bomb and taking out his opponent. So I believe, what is the score now? Is it 2-1? Yeah, 2-1
in favor of New Religion.
All right, so I honestly was not expecting this. I mentioned before, we're very familiar with Illy and Mohawk, like two incredible players individually, but New Religion, I think they have more beyond tournament wins.
Okay.
But yeah, Illy is like one of the most like devastating Black Ops 4 players, and he's off to a pretty slow start at 1-3. I want to jump on board with him and see how he's going to play this round out.
Yeah, let's hop on board with Illy here. Of course, we saw like Caps Idol during that first semifinal. Started off slow, was able to warm up and clutch up for the Speed Demons. Looks like he's able to spot T-Killer there. Gets bullets in both, but unable to secure either kill. Just kind of tickling the New Religion squad with those bullets. As they went low, but bomb is going to go down at A here for the Canadian duo. We'll see if they can make anything happen. Players behind him, Illy unaware now, checking both corners, trying to stay vigilant out there, not kind of rest on his laurels at all. And this is kind of like what we've seen throughout all the rounds. Everyone just kind of looks at corners and just hopes to catch somebody. And it was finally Clamp there who was able to take down Illy. Mohawk escaping within inches of his life, though. He's going to be able to get that heal up and see if he can clutch this 2v1. Time winding down, 10 seconds remaining, and nice.
All right. That was close. That was close. I think
it was getting a little dicey.
They had, I think, 2 seconds before they could have gotten that defuse. So good timing there, getting in there at the opportune moment to get the defuse. So now it's 3-1, and once again, just was not expecting this out of this blue team, but definitely proving me wrong so far in this map 1.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, New Religion is one of the teams that we haven't heard as much from in recent times. And Canadian Duo, like you said, they're strong on paper, right? Especially with, Illy, one of the stronger Black Ops 4 players that we've seen in this throughout the Beyond tournaments and just in general. So we'll have to see if he wakes up a little bit. 1 kill for him, 4 deaths right now, so struggling to turn things on here. I'm on board with T-Killer. He's running that Maddox. Of course, New Religion up 3-1 here in this first map of semifinal number 2 in the KontrolFreek Showdown. And these teams definitely playing at a different pace than our first semifinal. Much slower gameplay coming out of them as they're much more patient, checking all their corners. And this might, bite them if they kind of continue this play style into the grand finals, only because that Speed Demon's aggression can catch you off guard so quickly. Okay, so that was T-Killer. Did spot the Canadian Duo sitting up in window here. So him and Clamp are going to start making moves, see if they can get a kill out here. T-Killer going down towards A, going to go for the plant while Clamp watches the corners, but that's going to be Mohack taking down Clamp. So now T-Killer gets the bomb down, and he's in a 2v1 scenario. Going to have to go big for the New Religion squad.
Yeah, so still on board with T-Killer. He has 30 seconds to work with. He's going to have to peek the bomb soon. He's playing it slow, though. Doesn't want to get caught while running over to the bomb. It looks like the defuse is coming through now. This is going to be really tight. I don't think he's going to be able to get it.
Yeah, defuse is about halfway done. Spots the wrong player. Can he get it actually?
Got the kills.
He didn't get it in time. He didn't get it in time.
Got the kills, but not the player that was defusing in time. But you brought up something really interesting during that previous round. You were talking about how Speed Demons, they kind of capitalize on the slow playstyle where they just completely overwhelm you and they're really aggressive. Obviously, these teams, they have to focus on the match at hand, and so far it's pretty close. But you do have to consider, for this second semifinal, going from one playstyle to the next might be pretty jarring. But yeah, definitely a slow-paced game so far. Lots of tension, but we're not seeing any of these players. I'm not sure if it's just like a confidence thing or if they just prefer to play slow. But yeah, I don't think we've seen a single play so far this map where it was just a player rushing across the map and getting those SOG kills like we've seen in previous tournaments.
Yeah, and that's the tough thing about, you don't know, and even watching this playstyle here, maybe that will counter the way Speed Demons plays. I know we saw him get caught out with that kind of sneaky play earlier in the first semifinal, but I don't know, just something about it. They're playing so slow and so patient. It might work in their favor. We won't know until we see the grand finals, but it's something that we've seen Speed Demons capitalize on before. It's like Speed Demons does such a good job of dictating the pace of the game that if you can't keep up with them and kind of match them, then yeah, it's kind of all on the table, all off there. But nice 2 kills out of Clamp and T-Killer there to take that round win, spreading that lead a little bit, 4 rounds to 2 now on the first map. So New Religion looking strong, coming out of the gates pretty strong here, showing us that they definitely came to play.
Yeah, and just a reminder, New Religion, they took the, the second qualifying spot, and that was actually a tournament that they didn't win. Per rules, that was a tournament that Speed Demons won, and they were able to secure that qualifying spot. And they had weeks to prepare for this grand final, improve their game, and they've absolutely been showing that today. I, once again, was not expecting them to put up a fight like this against the Canadian Duo. But yeah, they've been doing their homework, been studying the film, been grinding in the game, to be honest, and it's working out in their favor. So they're, even though this is still map 1, they're inching themselves closer to that money.
Yeah, and especially Clamp, who's someone we legitimately haven't seen since Qualifier 2. Oh, T-Killer checks the wrong corner, but that's going to be an easy double for him.
Oh, actually,
he killed his own player.
Oh, no. Okay. That's one of those things that might destroy your momentum, where there was a perfect flank from my point of view, but there was a little bit of friendly fire, and look at that. T-Killer kills his teammate, and then Illy kills him. Man,
I thought he had that double set up perfect.
Yeah,
and
caught me off guard too.
I was just watching gameplay, but then by the time I looked down at the kill feed, it was like, oh no, those players he killed his teammate first, and oh man, that's a brutal round to lose there. Yeah, we'll see how they bounce back from it. Okay, both teams kind of meeting up here. A little bit more of an aggressive push here off the start. But yeah, they kind of spot each other and they back off, but that's okay. Canadian Duo getting aggressive. Illy takes down T-Killer, but that's going to be Clamp with the big double, the whack on Mohawk, and the Sog cleaning up on Illy to take that round. It's
been a long time since we've seen Clamp, but just going off in this map 1. Look at this. Gets one with the melee. He's able to jump into the wall and just throw off his opponent just long enough to get that second kill. Incredible play out of Clamp.
Yeah, Clamp must have been in that like hyperbolic time chamber just training, dude, because I don't remember him being this standout
He's
during that
8-3
second
right
qualifier.
now.
Yeah, I don't remember. Who is this? Is this the guy? Is this the same? I don't remember him being so like Slayer focused. I felt like it was on the back of T-Killer during that second qualifier, but Clamp clearly leveled up his game in that downtime and has come to play today.
Yeah, this actually brings me back to the whole Ascender videos that we've been doing. The first one we highlighted one of the players from Speed Demons. Actually, as a fight breaks out, Mohawk is able to take down one. We're down to a 1v1 here, but New Religion still threatening that potential map 1 victory. They just need one more round to close it out.
We'll see how this one plays out. Of course, T-Killer has that Sog out. Mohawk has the Maddox. T-Killer does have possession of that bomb, so he might have an advantage going towards this B side if he opts to plant here. Of course, that'll give the information to Mohawk. Depending on the angle he takes, might be able to spot him out here. Bomb does go down, but Mohawk going to be taking down T-Killer before he can escape. So, all right, Canadian Duo, staying alive.
But the one thing I was trying to get at before with this New Religion squad, we were talking about the Ascender videos. And the first Ascender video that we did, we were highlighting Valence from Speed Demons, I believe. But then when it came time to do Ascender for week 2, we were like, man, T-Killer and S-Clamp, it's hard to highlight one player. This is a team, this is a unit. And so when we did that video, just both players were going off, and we were talking about how like T-Killer was making the majority of the flashy plays. And even though S-Clamp, at least when we last saw him, wasn't making a bunch of flashy plays, he was doing he was making the plays that really helped the team get those victories. So here we go. Now it's 5-4. New Religion still threatening map point here. I'm on board with T-Killer though, and Illy is able to catch him off guard. Illy was down to I think like 10 health. That was really, really close. Now on board with S-Clamp. Can he get the 2v1 clutch?
He needs to, or else we're going to round 11. Oh, but Mohawk comes in aggressive, gets the smack to take down Clamp. Got another round 11 map 1 on our hand.
Lots of game 11s in the last couple weeks. And as we look at the best play cam, Illy with that saw getting right in his opponent's face and taking him down. So round 11 here on frequency. This is going to be a scary match for whoever is on offense, I would say. We mentioned before, when you lock down the middle of the map, you can respond to A or B almost instantly. So in a way, offense is pretty difficult on this map. I'm bored with Illy though, checking the ladders. It looks like they're making a play for B side.
Yeah, and both teams kind of, it seems like they've more heavily favored A over the course of this game. So interesting to see that kind of initial break onto B. But this is definitely something Canadian Duo has been doing a lot, is just hanging bottom mid and being patient. Of course, New Religion kind of wrapping around, checking both bomb sites. So if Canadian Duo times this push right where they can catch one of these players out, they might be able to take this round 11 here and secure the victory for game 1 in this semifinal. But they're both opting to push around. Oh, but that's going to be Clamp taking down Illy and T-Killer taking down Mohawk. Perfect pinch onto that push from the Canadian duo. So we're going to see New Religion take game 1 here in the second semifinal.
Yeah, the Canadian duo strategy kind of backfired. It looked like they were playing really slow just to force their opponents to start moving around more. Maybe they can get a pick, catch them off guard. But then once they started making a move after waiting for too long, you have to get that bomb down when you're on offense, you know? And so when they decided they had to make a play, they got caught off guard when they pushed into the spawn. So tough loss for Canadian duo, but we're moving into Gridlock next. And honestly, I can't really pick favorites on this map. Once again, we haven't seen too many matches from both of these duos, but who knows? We might see another round 11.
Yeah, I think even between these two teams, it's tough to predict. You know, regardless of the map, it's really just who shows up, who looks the best on that map on that day. Yeah, New Religion though, and even Canadian duo to an extent, their gameplay or their gameplay style almost seems a little bit more reactionary, where they're both trying to react to what the other team's doing and trying to catch each other off guard, which ends up in a lot of those really kind of difficult stalemates where it's just kind of they're both bouncing around different parts of the map just looking for things rather than kind of going out saying, okay, this is what we're going to do this round. This is the push.
Right.
They both kind of get to a spot and just wait. And it's interesting to watch because then which team kind of comes out on top? I think that adds into it, making it really difficult to predict because it's like, okay, both of these teams are just going to go pick their spots and just hang out in that area. And then it's whoever kind of, it's like having a staring contest. And it's whoever blinks first is like, who's going to lose.
Right, so here we go, loading up into Gridlock. And yeah, you brought up a great point. We can only discuss what we've seen, right, and make predictions, but it seems like both teams, they've changed up their playstyles a lot coming into this, but overall, you're mentioning it's these teams are kind of adapting to one another, and there's like this staring contest of sorts. Yeah. So, but Canadian duo backs against the wall here. They cannot lose this map, so they might have to change things up. Maybe playing it too slow wasn't working out for them. Maybe they need to play more aggressive on a map like Gridlock. But we're going to start out this round with T-Killer. Bomb is already down, 25 seconds left. New Religion is trying to waste as much time as possible, but look at this play.
Nice kill out of Clamp. There's a good-looking pinch, and Clamp's going to seal the deal on Mohawk there. Yeah, I was just going to mention, I like that so much better, right? Not only from like a viewer perspective, New Religion came out and said, okay, here's the play. We're going to go towards A, we're going to plant the bomb, and we're going to defend, rather than just kind of playing it patient. And maybe that's just a comfortability thing on like frequency versus Gridlock. Maybe they've got some better strats in the bag on Gridlock if you're the New Religion squad. So Canadian duo going to lose that first round. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. If we see that difference in play style, that kind of adaptation from either one of these teams, but New Religion looking strong off the start here.
Yeah, I'm loving the movement out of this New Religion squad right now. Rushing A yet again. Mohawk and Illy, they didn't win that first fight on A side, so it looks like they're trying to push down mid and maybe push towards B after. Actually, no, it looks like they're going to loop around to A instead, so going for a nice flank. But you can see on the minimap, New Religion actually left A, and now they're rotating back to B, but there's actually a little bit of a split on the defense. Can T-Killer go clutch and maybe get a pick in this 2-on-1 situation?
Yeah, I'm on board with T-Killer right now. Let's see if he's just gathering intel or opts to make a play. Could be bad, though, as Clamp is pretty far away from him on that B site. So I like the play playing patient now. Now it kind of makes sense. Wait for your teammate to come through. Looks like he's watching mid for any flank that might come out of this Canadian duo. Clamp now getting aggressive towards that A site, but the Canadian duo also on the move. T-Killer tries to make a push. Can he get anyone? Gets Mohawk there. It's going to be Illy left, and Clamp finishes up Illy. A nice play out of the New Religion squad.
And as Clamp, I think we've seen this before, where he just murders everyone. Kills. Right? Yeah, just everyone goes down. But is able to get the fuse. He's currently 3-0 plus a betrayal.
4-0, yeah, off the books.
Yeah,
we'll the record, he's 4-0. Officially 3-0 here. But yeah, I think it was Killer with the heads-up play here, just knowing exactly when to push when Clamp was just going to be coming through with that pinch at the perfect time, because that could have got ugly. It could have been an easy 2v1, the Canadian duo versus Clamp, but T-Killer played it patient.
Yeah, well, not only that, but T-Killer, as you saw in the kill cam, the way that he moved behind the wall, he kind of forced a fair one-on-one fight. So he did damage on one, killed the other, and was able to get away, and then his teammate came in to finish that other kill. So, yeah, fantastic play out of T-Killer. His movement so far in this entire series of tournaments has been incredible. But once again, defense splitting up a bit, playing it slow. Maybe, or excuse me, actually offense playing it really slow. And that is Clamp taken down, so T-Killer... Looks like he's going to get that.
Waking up a little bit here, yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually the first kill on the board for Canadian duo. I just noticed that now, but here we go. 2v1 on this A side. Can T-Killer possibly get a pick and run out of there, kill some time? Looks like we're going to see a double stack from Canadian duo.
Does spot one. All right, tries to switch onto Mohawk. Not able to switch in time, though. So Canadian duo going to get this defuse and get on the board.
All right, so 2-1. Not too bad. Still alive for this Canadian duo squad. But once again, we mentioned early on, backs against the wall technically. If they lose this map, they are out. So they need to start catching fire sooner than later. Right. You don't want to have another round 11 where things get nerve-wracking.
No, it gets dicey. You want to have a comfortable lead.
Yeah, you want to have a comfortable lead, and you want to carry that into a map 3 if you can get to that point. So going to stay on board with Canadian duo for this round. Just actually jump on board with Illy. You mentioned got that kill on the board. Maybe getting back into the game here. Running the SOG once again. I don't think we've seen him use anything else. Maybe he's just that kind of player where he loves the SOG and he knows exactly how to use it. Doesn't need to switch to a Maddox for that. Medium range, who knows? But I definitely respect the aggression out of him right now, checking all corners, but nobody's there. You can see on the minimap. New Religion running down the middle right now. So it looks like that bomb is going to go down shortly.
Yep, bomb just about planted there. Mohawk going to get that bomb down. Gets on top of T-Killer, gets the smack. Clamp gets the cleanup, though, before Mohawk could get the heal off. So now we're going to see Illy versus Clamp. Like you mentioned, sometimes it just takes one kill to break that seal and get the ball rolling for you. So I'm on board with Illy. We'll see if he can clutch this one up. Clamp taking the long way around towards A. Opts for that scenic route. Now on the bomb site, not going to spot Illy currently, but hot on his trail. Illy going to play it safe in this corner here. Oh, and just as Clamp's back turn, are they going to engage? Illy gets a couple shots onto Clamp. Clamp able to sneak away, going to get the heal up, and Clamp comes in aggressively, smacks Illy down, but does he have, the time here for the defuse?
No time for the defuse, but what S-Clamp did right there is he said, hey, Illy, if you ever try to fight me one-on-one, it's just going to be like that again.
It's
right?
like that.
So
remember this.
Canadian duo, they got the round. They're tied up 2-2, but Clamp just kind of asserted his dominance and said, hey, don't ever try to 1v1 me ever again. You will lose every time.
I love it. I love it. But that's what, sometimes it's about sending a message.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, there was 10 seconds left. He wasn't on the bomb. Illy knew that, so Illy did the right play. Illy played for the clock and got the victory. So as Clamp's like, okay, if I can't get the defuse, I'm going to go for the kill, right? And like I said, just absolutely destroyed Illy in that play. So even though Illy is 1-3 right now and S-Clamp is 5-1, Illy made the right play and is keeping his team alive.
Right. It's about those rounds, really. And making plays. Sometimes the stats don't always reflect that. I'm on board with T-Killer. Gets a quick kill onto Illy. Mohawk there for the cleanup. So another 1v1 here. This time, Clamp versus Mohawk. That bomb is down towards the B side.
Oh my God.
Gonna clean it up, though.
How did he do that? Went up the ladder. So I'm not sure if he caught that as he was going up the ladder. It looks like we're going to see it in the kill feed here. But he went up the ladder and then immediately jumped back. Yeah, he was able to catch him on the corner, and it looked like Mohawk, he was expecting him to go up the ladder and just run forward, and he just missed maybe 1 or 2 shots, but that was enough for Clamp to come in and get the kill. Awesome play.
That's some montage stuff.
That's just incredible.
Ladder fadeaways.
Yeah, that's incredible awareness. Like knowing to check that corner. He just glanced over there really quick, saw him, and then immediately knew what to do in that situation. And honestly, I don't think you see that situation happen often on this map. But that just shows how much experience these players have over the last year of playing Black Ops 4.
Yeah, I'm watching Clamp here. Mohawk got the bomb down, but Clamp's at 6-1. And after plays like that, yeah, I'm going to hop on board with you afterwards. That's going to be T-Killer getting that kill. Clamp cleaning up the kill on Illy there. Momentum in New Religion's favor as they get this defuse. Clamp putting in work. 7-1. That's an impressive stat.
Yeah, Clamp taking down Illy again and also getting the bomb defused this time around. So
unofficial 9-1.
Yeah, that might be a record unofficially and officially.
That's correct. That's absolutely correct. But I love what I'm seeing out of New Religion here. They're getting some distance in the rounds. They're picking up some speed, getting some momentum going. I can see, the wheels turning here. 2 rounds away currently from potentially meeting Speed Demons in this grand final. So I'm hopping on board with Clamp again because he seems to just be the last one alive all the time. T-Killer playing it slow, kind of remaining in spawn here. Looks like Mohawk is checking A and Illy is floating mid-map. So this looks a little more intentional, right? Like we've seen them get aggressive. New Religion kind of make plays and push when they want to. So this leads me to believe they're not playing as reactive. This is kind of part of the plan. And that ups my confidence in what potentially New Religion might bring to the grand final or even the rest of this series. Before on map 1, it was kind of like, is this a plan or are they just playing timid? But now that I know it seems more intentional, definitely a good sign. And T-Killer finally waking up a little bit. Illy's still struggling, but if he can come alive, New Religion has some fighting still left to do. It's like Clamp does spot Illy, able to sneak away. His movement is so on point. And now they're able to reposition around a bomb site.
Man, it looked like Canadian Duo did not take the bait, so we're still in an even 2v2 with 20 seconds left, so that bomb needs to go down very soon. But T-Killer is taken down. S-Clamp, is he going to go for the kill? Is he going to go for the bomb plant? It looks like he's going to have to go for that on the B side. Illy playing it slow. Fast. Yeah, so Illy's playing it slow. It's either the clock's going to run out or that bomb's going to go down, but it is going down at B. Let's see if Illy can make something happen. 2-5 against the 8-1 S-Clamp. This is going to be an uphill battle.
All right, both players very close to each other right now. That bomb is down, so keep an eye on that clock. Not going to have enough room for a sneaky defuse, I don't think. Okay, Clamp spots Illy, and Clamp takes him down. Round win for New Religion.
Yeah, just once again, that's another 1v1 between Clamp and Illy, and Clamp just shuts him down. And I guess this is a pretty common strategy. He gets that fight going, strafes a little bit, and then goes for that jump. Once again, when it comes to the SOG or just any SMG or honestly just Call of Duty across the board, if you can force your opponent to miss just one bullet, that completely changes the game, right? And so fantastic play out of S-Clamp. 9-1, 10-1 unofficially. So this guy
11-1. He's killed T-Killer twice.
Yeah, so this guy is an absolute animal, and I think we're gonna have to watch the rest of this game from his point of view.
Yeah, he almost just took down Mohawk twice there. Mohawk able to narrowly escape, but that's going to be Illy, okay.
There we go,
Illy with 2. Okay, there we go. Little life out of the Canadian Duo. You like to see it. You like to see it. Was just mentioning how, if Illy wakes up a little bit here, they still got some fight left in them. They still, even though they're run round away, Canadian Duo might be able to find that spark that they need and make something happen.
Yeah, and it just seemed like, I've been saying backs against the wall the entire match, but yeah, when you're down 1 map point and your opponent is on match point, they just need 1 more round and it's over. You're eliminated. You don't get any of that $5,000. It looked like Illy's like, okay, I'm just going to go all in here, and it worked. So maybe they need to reevaluate their strategy. Maybe just keep playing aggressive. It might work out because so far New Religion's been playing it really slow, but look at the minimap. New Religion hanging out on the B side. Are they going to go for a full loop? It looks like they're going to maybe push their way back into A momentarily.
They might catch out Illy here if they're able to check the right
Illy
corner.
needs to be careful.
This pinch could kind of go either way. Neither one really spotting each other out. Okay, there's going to be T-Killer, spots him. Illy now taken down. So Mohack, the remaining factor in
1v1.
keeping Canadian duo alive. Clamp versus Mohack now in the 1v1.
Oh my God, Clamp.
That's it. Whew.
Wow.
With the sliding bullet to the shot. Melee, let's go, baby.
That was so clean and so confident out of him. Just immediately getting the shots, sliding into the melee, and you can see Mohack almost closing it out, but Clamp, just the confidence out of this guy, shutting down his opponent and sending them home 2-0, and that's what we were talking about with this grand final. You need all the momentum in the world to go up against Speed Demons, and I think these guys are ready.
Yeah, on the back of Clamp right now. Of course, T-Killer still playing solid, but man, Clamp has showed out here. Let me check these stats. The boy went 11-2 in that final map. So yeah, when we talk about momentum and going up against Speed Demons, that's exactly what you need. So they're going to find their way into the grand final. So your KontrolFreek S&D Showdown grand final is going to be Speed Demons versus New Religion, a revenge match, a grudge match, a redemption arc, however you want to phrase it. This is going to be an exciting grand final. $5,000 prize pool on the line here as well. I'm getting a little jazzed up for this one.
Yeah, this is going to be an insane match. New Religion versus Speed Demons. And what I mentioned before, or earlier on in this series that we just watched, New Religion, they were the second team to qualify, but they qualified because Speed Demons won again.
Already.
And you can't, you can't qualify for two spots as the same team. So this New Religion squad, they're coming in having already lost to Speed Demons in the past. So this match is going to be insane. New Religion off to a hot start in this tournament, and it's just going to be can they pull it off against Speed Demons? Like I said before, Speed Demons already beat them once. Can they do it again?
Yeah, going to be crazy. Again, that grand final, first place, going to be taking home $3,500. Second place taking home $1,500. And the grand final as well as a best of 5 today. So a little bit more room for New Religion to maybe catch pace with Speed Demons. Last time, before we throw it to a quick commercial and get this grand final set up, I want to mention that limited time giveaway we've got going on for the KontrolFreek Showdown Finals. 3 winners going to be chosen by the end of tonight here. Retweet and enter to win. Go to @TeamBeyondNet. It's our pinned tweet. Win that $20 credit for the KontrolFreek store. Pick up some performance thumbsticks, some controller grips, outfit your controller with all that cool hardware, all that good stuff. We'll announce the winners at the end again, but guys, stay tuned. We've got the grand finals of the KontrolFreek Showdown coming up next.
Welcome to the KontrolFreek 2v2 S&D Showdown, Ascender of the Tournament, powered by Beyond. Speed Demons started off strong in the semifinals this past weekend, but Valence truly stood out as the X factor for the Speed Demon squad, battling back and winning map 3 to move on to the grand finals. With the $1,250 prize pool and a spot in our $5,000 invitational in August on the line, no one could have predicted what came next. Valence' hyper-aggressive SOG play, alongside support from teammate Cap Seidel, caught previous champions Lightsfire and Roland off guard, and Speed Demons closed out the tournament in a 6-round-1 victory on Gridlock in a 2-0 sweep, earning the title of champions for this week. But this 2v1 clutch out of Valence in the semifinals truly solidified his spot as the ascender of the tournament. Be sure to follow Team Beyond Net on social media to stay up to date with the latest news and announcements for the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown.
Cranking up the temperature. Brace yourselves. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
All right, guys, welcome back to the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. Still waiting on our players for our grand final, but we'll talk about our previous two matches. So, match one was Speed Demons versus Lemon Gang. Speed Demons winning their first match 6-5, and we were talking about these round 11s that was really hurting Speed Demons in qualifier 4, where Lemon Gang was able to beat them in 2 round 11 matches, but Speed Demons was able to win that game 1. But then Lemon Gang answered back with a dominant 6-1 victory on Gridlock, but then Speed Demons closing out that series 6-3 to punch their ticket to the grand final. So our number 1 seeds coming into this event have been incredible. But then as we go into semifinal number 2 between New Religion and Canadian Duo, that was a 2-0 sweep from New Religion. And we mentioned before, New Religion, they technically qualified after that second qualifying tournament, but they did lose to Speed Demons. But look at the numbers right there. New Religion winning 6-5 in game 1 and then 6-3 in game 2. So New Religion looking really strong going into this grand final against Speed Demon.
Yeah, this one, I mean, really, it could go either way. We know that Speed Demons is so strong, right? We've seen them when they live up to the name, like Speed Demons, just going quick, going fast, getting the job done. They seem to be, that's like the pace they want to play at, and they can run through anybody. But in that second semifinal, New Religion was able to slow the game down, play how they wanted to play, and beat, the team that we've seen a lot in the past do very well in these tournaments, the Canadian duo. So I think it's going to come down to who can dictate the pace of play, who can play like the style of S&D that they want to play. But like we mentioned during that first map in the second semifinal on Frequency, the way New Religion and Canadian duo were playing was kind of like reacting to each other, right? But we've seen Speed Demons like run over that play style. Like they can just catch people off guard and play in a way that those 2v1s, they turn them into their favor. If you're just like waiting close by each other, usually like Capsidal might get one kill, get someone else weak, and then Balance is there for the cleanup. And their communication, just knowing where each other is going to be, is so good. It's hard to imagine New Religion being able to put up a solid fight against that, especially if they can't adapt in time. But this being the grand final of this showdown, it's a best of 5. So there's a little bit more room for New Religion to potentially be able to adapt and change that pace of play. It's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. And again, $5,000 on the line with this match. First place going to be taking home $3,500. Second place still taking home a nice little chunk of change with $1,500. But man, that first place prize pool is something awesome. So a lot riding on the line. I think all the players are in the lobby. We'll make sure everyone's ready to go, and then we'll get into it. But another thing to mention too is that the maps. 2 of these maps in the first 3 are maps that we haven't seen yet today. So we have Payload and we have Hacienda being played. So that's another kind of variable that might play in either one of these teams' favor. We're just going to have to see how it goes.
Yeah, you stole my segue, but...
oh, my bad.
So
hey, great minds think alike, am I right?
Of course. Yeah, so we have our map layout on screen right now, and... yeah, when we first started doing these Black Ops events, we were doing one and dones. You had one chance, right? And then for the KontrolFreek Showdown, okay, let's do some best of 3s. But then now best of 5, and you can see the maps. We haven't seen Payload in a while. We've seen these teams play Frequency. We haven't seen them play Hacienda for a while, and then Arsenal Gridlock. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect, but both teams going into a new map and Payload, I think whoever gets that first map victory is going to have a huge amount of momentum going into Frequency.
Yeah, and something too, momentum-wise, is that, Speed Demons played in that first semifinal, so they've been cooling off for a little bit, but maybe they were doing a little scouting, watching the stream, seeing how New Religion played, and maybe, they know what to expect. They have a bit of a game plan going in now, so, it can kind of go either way. There's advantages to either side. New Religion has a lot of momentum coming in. Clamp especially, absolutely being a slaying monster.
Yeah. We have never seen that out of Clamp before.
No.
I've been watching him play for I don't know how many months now in the Beyond tournaments, and he was doing really well in the qualifier that got him into this grand final. But that last series, we have never seen that side out of S-Clamp before, and just completely went off. And so we're going to have to keep our eyes on him when we go into this first map. If he can somehow go 11-1 again, that will be incredible, especially against Speed Demons.
That's what I was going to just say. Like, that's normally Valent's job. Like, you're taking Valent's job, Clamp. Valence is the one who we've seen be just an insane slayer, the 2v1 clutches, all of that stuff. But Clamp did it. So now, if Clamp can keep doing it, yeah, New Religion has a shot here. But man, it's tough to say either way. 2 different maps. Speed Demons, though, has always, like, just when you think they're down and out, that, like, a team has figured them out, even going back to the first semifinal with Lemon Gang, like, it looks like that, like, oh, Lemon Gang, they have a shot. They took it to 2 round 11s. That sort of thing. But Speed Demons finds a way. Like, they just get aggressive when they need to. They wake up when they need to. even when Valens isn't necessarily playing super out of his mind, they still find a way to win. I don't know that we've seen that same level of adaptability out of New Religion, but it'll be interesting to see because New Religion brings a different pace of play to this grand final. So yeah, could really go either way. And thank you guys for waiting while we make sure everything is all set. Again, this is the grand final. This is the pinnacle of the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdowns. We want to make sure everything is good to go. And again, while you're here, let me just mention real quick the limited time giveaway for the KontrolFreek Showdown Finals. 3 winners going to be chosen at the end of this. Retweet and enter on Twitter at TeamBeyondNet. You can check out all the giveaway details there. Win $20 in credit for the KontrolFreek store. Again, we thank them for kind of getting behind these tournaments, making this all possible. So awesome stuff from them. And yeah, retweet that, enter, get your hands on some of their great gear, those performance thumbsticks, controller grips, whatever you need, they got you covered. But Jared, we're getting the first map of the grand finals loaded up here. Any predictions coming forward?
I'm thinking that S-Clamp is going to have a hot start, so I'd like to watch him right off the bat.
Ooh. Okay, betraying our Speed Demon boys. I see. I was going to say Speed Demons has this, so yeah, let's butt heads a little bit on this one. Let's get some opposite predictions going. And just for you, I'll go on board with Clamp, even though I think Valens might tear it up here. It's all good. He's got the bomb. And oh, look at that. T-Killer already going down by the hands of Valens. Clamp all on his lonesome, hiding out by the A bomb site. We'll see if Speed Demons is able to rush in here and capitalize on it, or is Clamp going to go clutch? Only time will tell. Again, grand finals, best of 5. First map, first round. Speed Demons off to a hot start with that kill on T-Killer, but Clamp has shown us he is a slaying monster himself. Playing patient around this A-bomb site. No blood drawn yet. I don't even think any of these people have seen each other on the map. But just as Speed Demons push into A, Clamp runs away. Now sees Valens getting the plant. That's going to be Clamp taking up Valens. Can Capsidle clutch this out? Nice stuff out of Clamp, able to back off and get the heal. Capsidle does have the bomb, so he might be able to wrap around and go for a bit of a bamboozle on Clamp here, but we'll see both of them now rushing towards B.
Yeah, so down to a 1v1, about 10
Clamp
seconds.
Oh,
yeah,
he sees him
spotted
now.
him. This is going to be close.
Okay, playing a little bit of chicken here. Clamp moves up all the way down to 10 health.
Wow.
Capsidle comes in and gets that kill.
Fantastic timing.
Whew. Whew. Hot start. That really could have gone either way, but great stuff from Capsidle. Able to just push in exactly when he needed to and force Clamp into a tough situation. So good stuff out of Clamp there, taking that first one. Speed Demons, okay, they're carrying some momentum into this second round here. We'll see if they're able to do it again. T-Killer, of course, has the bomb for that New Religion squad. Clamp, while he did get that 1 kill early on, big stuff out of Capsidle. He's one of those players that early on we said he's kind of the backbone of the team, right? He can kind of do stuff when he needs to, but he gives room for Valens to work. But he showed us throughout all of these qualifiers that he is just as potent at slaying as Valens when he needs to. I'm on board with Clamp right now, though. Again, we're looking for big things out of him. Oh, gosh, that's going to be Capsidle taking down T-Killer again. Clamp being stuck in these awful 2v1 scenarios. You hate to see it. But, of course, if it's anything like that second semifinal, he's got what it takes to slay this one out. Bomb around that B site here. Okay, Clamp tries to make his way in. Is he going to get the flank? Looks like Valens is watching one door, Capsidle watching the other. There's Capsidle with the Maddox kill on Clamp. Speed Demons now have taken 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, fantastic start out of Speed Demons. I mentioned before, I mean, this is definitely the most dominant team out of the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. And I will say that New Religion, they're putting up a fight, but I was expecting more out of them. S-Clamp and T-Killer, they had an incredible semifinal. Maybe they can pull out a round now, but I would say now is the time to do it. You don't want to see Speed Demons get that 6-0 right out of the gate.
Yeah, Capsidle with the big 3-0 on the stat line too. You love to see it. Meeting up on the bridge. Volans, man, T-Killer has died so quick. I think he's played like a total of 4 seconds out of these 3 rounds because he's just getting picked out and picked apart by the Speed Demon squad. Just going to be on S-Clamp again. Again, I'm feeling for the guy. It's one thing to go, 9-1 in the last map we saw, but when you've had to go 3 2v1s in a row, but here we go. Maybe something can work here. S-Clamp versus Capsidle. Shooting down range at each other across this bomb site. One of these players is going to have to make something work. Clamp tries to get sneaky, but Capsidle predicts that movement and is able to tear him up there again.
All right, so 3-0 now. This is just not looking good for New Religion.
Right. It's early on, but
and it is a best of 5. It is a best of 5.
Correct. It's a best of 5, and we're just kind of going based off previous experiences, right? When Speed Demons is able to come out this hot, yeah, things start looking a little grim. But again, this is first map. It's the first 3 rounds. But the big thing is T-Killer, just don't die so soon, man. Give S-Clamp a chance here. All right, we'll see a bit of a stack on B out of the Speed Demons. New Religion hanging out around middle. S-Clamp caught out, takes a little bit of damage from Volans. Volans now wrapping around, finds Clamp, able to take him down. Now it's T-Killer in that 2v1. T-Killer gets the kill on Volans. So now Capsidle there, though, right where he needs to be for that easy cleanup. The Speed Demons duo showing up hot in the first map.
This is the Speed Demons that we're familiar with, right? This is the one that we saw in week 1 and week 2. Just absolutely dismantling.
And week 3 and week 4.
Yeah,
I mean, they've done this all the time. Regardless of if they've won or not, like, this is what we expect out of Speed Demon.
Yeah, absolutely. So 4-0 start, and we mentioned that this map, this is the first time it's been played today. So maybe these players aren't as warm as they expect to be on this map, but Speed Demons, they just have that raw talent.
Yeah, it's wild to see because after the first semifinal, you're like, okay, maybe Speed Demons are losing a little bit of steam, but apparently not. It just might be the way that matchup works between the Lemon Gang, or maybe they were just a little shaky after qualifier number 4, where they did finally fall to the Lemon Gang. But now it's just crazy to see. Like, okay, let's see. Volans, yeah, melts T-Killer. Capsidle melts Clamp. There we go. It's insane. Clamp going from what was it, 9-1 to now I think he's 2-5. Speed Demon slammed the brakes on his momentum for sure. He's got to be wondering what the heck happened.
Yeah, you don't see this too often, and once again, these are technically the 2 best teams coming out of the KontrolFreek.
I think they are. Yeah, for sure. Not even technically. These are. I think out of all the teams we've seen, at least consistency-wise too.
Yeah, and so seeing Speed Demons just have this hot start, 5-0. I mean, New Religion, there's technically a chance they can still win, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, big air quotes around technically on that one. I think the story of this map, though, is Capsidle 6-0. T-Killer going to get spotted out by Volans, though, so now Clamp finds himself in that familiar and fateful scenario where he's in a 2v1 against the Speed Demons. They might 6-0 map 1, and that is insane. And Clamp able to pick up the bomb at least, but let's see what he can do with it.
Speaking of 6-0, Capsidle 6-0 right now.
Yeah.
We talked about
6-0's everywhere, man.
Yeah, well, we talk about how Volans is usually the flashy player that's just out slaying everyone. Capsidle, something happened between. Oh man, okay, that's it. That's a 6-0.
Yeah.
Capsidle just going off.
One more kill.
Right.
One more kill.
We typically don't see this out of Capsidle, but he's having an incredible series, and this is only map 1.
2 6-0s in map 1, dude. Capsidle going 6-0, and the Speed Demons going 6-0 in rounds. This is what I was kind of, seeing that might happen. I think New Religion wants to play slow, and we saw this happen, like, especially the first 3 rounds. T-Killer tries to get into that position where he's like, able to wait for things to happen, but you just have Speed Demons running up on him and slaying, and then Clamp is forced to deal with this 2v1 scenario, that is such a disadvantageous position for like, what's he gonna do? But regardless of all that, the fact that these are the two best teams, Speed Demons setting the bar so high between what the best team is and the second best team is, with a 6-0 in map 1, that's insane. And I cannot wait for map 2, because maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe New Religion needs to adjust to that pace of play. We'll see if they can adjust, but man, that is a dominant start for Speed Demons.
Yeah, and I remember, I believe it was for Speed Demons in the Ascender video, we were talking about how they won, what was it, like 13 out of 15 rounds they played during that tournament?
Yes. Yeah,
so
to get into the grand finals the last time, they won 6-1 and then 6-2 in a 2-0 sweep in qualifier number 4 semifinal.
Yeah, that's just insane. That's unheard of in any competition. I mean, you might hear about some of the best teams in the world where they'll go through an entire tournament without dropping a map, but sometimes those are round 11s. You know, you don't know, but
right.
The
to
fact
not drop
that,
a round,
yeah, the fact that they were able to win like so many rounds like that, it's just insane. So we are now loading up into Frequency, which will be our map 2. These players will be a little bit more familiar with this map, just considering that they've played it in the last, hour, 2 hours.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're also familiar with this as viewers. We're kind of seeing these strategies develop, ever since we started this KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. We were keeping an eye on these teams and what kind of strategies they've developed and how they've changed, right? And
right.
I think Speed Demons is the team that's been changing it up the most. But New Religion, maybe after that last round, maybe it's time for them to try to change things up. But they were looking pretty strong on Frequency last time, so we'll have to see how this first round plays out.
Yeah, New Religion kind of takes this one a little slower. I'm going to start on board with S-Clamp, because we'll see if he woke up. Valens does pick up that bomb for Speed Demons, but yeah, New Religion on this map kind of like tried to take angles and just hold them. And kind of wait for people to come to them. A very reactive style gameplay. But Speed Demons living up to the name, holding forward. We see Valens with the bomb leading the charge for Speed Demons right now. They're wrapping around through B all the way towards A. And this is what we saw out of New Religion before. Sitting bottom mid, kind of taking it easy. See if the bomb starts to go down here. Yep, Valens is going to get the plant. S-Clamp almost gets taken down by Capsidle there. Capsidle, though, going to be taken down by T-Killer. Let's see if Valens can clutch up. S-Clamp is down. Now T-Killer versus Valens. Valens gets a couple shots. A little bit of ammo management. Backs off. Gets the reload. Of course, that bomb is down as well. So playing with the clock in mind. T-Killer trying to spot out Valens. Realizes Valens got some shots off here. Tries to go up into blue. Sees him again. Now drops onto the bomb site. And they're just toying with each other. Valens heads up play, able to play for time, tries to sneak away, and nice stuff out of Valens. The strategy there out of the man, absolutely beautiful.
Valens just playing the clock.
Gets the kill either way.
Woo. Yeah, Valens, his movement was incredible. He forced, what was that, T-Killer. There was no way that T-Killer could have gotten that defuse. Valens was poking out at the perfect time, and he knows that it takes 7 seconds to get that, well, 7.5 seconds to get that defuse. So by him, poking out, seeing that nobody's there, he's able to run around a bit and then come back, and he knows that it's still safe, right? He still has an opportunity to shut down that player if he is going for the defuse. So yeah, Valens was just working the clock against T-Killer, and then when the clock is that low, you start to play sloppy, and Valens is able to get the kill as well. But look at that, he's instantly taken down, and then S-Clamp. Okay, we saw this before. S-Clamp going clutch and getting these incredible kills to stay alive, and that's actually their first round win of the series.
Yeah, first round win, but they did it in style, and it was on the back of S-Clamp. So let's hope this means they're waking up and we'll get a bit of a match going here, because, yeah, that game one, what's there really to say about it? A 6-0 win. New Religion didn't even take a round. So good stuff out of S-Clamp there, getting 2 kills, able to tie up the rounds 1-1. Let's see. I think Capsidle picked up the bomb, but I want to hop on board with S-Clamp again, because he was such a strong slayer in that last series. Now all these players meeting up. Okay, trade onto Valens. Now it's going to be Capsidle versus Clamp. Clamp with that SOG. playing with Capsidle a little bit. Capsidle able to heal up. I think Capsidle does have that Maddox, so he wants to play for range here. They're just trying to tickle each other to death. Clamp get behind that bomb site for the defense. Capsidle moves up and gets the kill. Capsidle is another big level up that we've seen over this entire series. We would talk about him as the backbone. We would say, you know, he opens up plays for Valence, but right now he's showing that he's on level ground and he's able to make the same clutch plays right when Speed Demons needs.
Yeah, and I feel horrible that we're always just hyping up Speed Demons, but yeah, I mean, we talked about how Valence, he was the playmaker. He was the guy that was going off, and we said that Capsidle was the backbone for the team. But now that Capsidle can get into this like carry position, that just makes them even more deadly. So even though New Religion, they've improved as well, and they're playing great right now with S-Clamp at 3-2, they have to play even harder now if they want to take down the Speed Demon squad. They're only down by 1 round here, but they know from that last map things can get out of hand really fast. So I'm board with S-Clamp. Looks like they're pushing towards that A side. They might have an opening here.
Yeah, basically playing against Speed Demons is like a game of hot potato, where if you get away from them too quick, oh, Capsidle coming in behind, and Capsidle getting a kill on T-Killer then, and Valence says, dude, Capsidle, stop taking all my kills. So goes for the quick betrayal, gonna take him down too, maybe just to get the gun warmed up, get a shot, you know. Valence hasn't gotten a kill in a couple rounds, so hey, I just got to make sure my shot's still good. Capsidle, can you kind of weave back and forth for a minute?
Capsidle is an absolute animal this tournament. That was honestly, out of all of the competitors coming into this tournament, I would have put Capsidle towards the bottom of like being one of the guys that could make massive plays. But absolutely proving me wrong. Capsidle, his turnaround over the last several weeks has been incredible, sitting at 5-2, and I feel like we're gonna have to jump on board with him and see how he plays this round.
Yeah, I had the same idea. I was on board with Capsidle too. We talked about it like during the first map, even like, oh, if you take down Valence, like, you know, that's kind of Capsidle's kind of the linchpin in the Speed Demon squad. But no, now it's like, doesn't matter who you take down, one of these guys is going to clutch up. Of course, bomb going down, and let's see if he can clutch out here. So Valence is down, Capsidle here, the lone wolf for Speed Demons, does spot T-Killer, gets a couple shots in him. No follow-up, no pinch from Clamp. They're both going to be moving in on him. Do know his position now. He's got that Maddox, though. I think the defuse is going down, so okay, there's Clamp getting the melee, taking down Capsidle. Good stuff out of him.
Yeah, Clamp repeating the play of, hey, don't ever try to 1v1 me ever, right?
Yeah.
He just...
Get off me.
Yeah, he did the jump, got the shot, and just smacked him right in the face. And we saw that the same play against Illy. Yeah, S-Clamp is just so deadly at all ranges. And just look at that jump, one shot connects, and then gets the melee. Perfect play.
Yeah, yeah. And they had the insurance policy of T-Killer going for the defuse too. So, yeah, good stuff out of New Religion. And like you were saying earlier, like us hyping up Speed Demons is not to take anything away from the New Religion squad. They can absolutely hang.
Yeah, if anything, us hyping up Speed Demons, it makes these round wins from New Religion even more insane, right? The fact that they're able to pull these victories out, it's a tremendous uphill battle just from what we've seen, right? So New Religion playing lights out here, S-Clamp in particular, once again, down by only 1 point here, and last time I made this statement, I was talking about how Speed Demons, once they get control, they don't lose it. But it looks like both teams are still fighting for control, so at least that means that New Religion is still alive in this.
Yeah, and this is where New Religion, I think, finds some comfort in their pace of play. Like, T-Killer is able to get that bomb down at A, and now they're able to get in position. It's kind of like one of those glass cannon type approaches with Speed Demons, right? They come out very hot, they're pushing, they're getting aggressive, but if they don't find you off the beginning, then that's kind of like the play's over. Valence, though, gets a kill onto T-Killer, going to be clamping this 2v1 again, and there's Valence with those 2 kills, getting both this round and then going for the defuse.
Just incredible map awareness. Valence was able to spot S-Clamp around the corner, but just knowing to look there to begin with was a fantastic play, and that's the Valence that we're used to seeing, the Valence that's able to get those 2 pieces and secure the victory for his team.
Yeah, that's an interesting point too. That's probably worth touching on. We haven't seen Valence and Capsidle playing out of their mind together ever. Usually it's like one or the other. So what happens when they're both on fire, right? That might be something that if both of them start catching heat a little bit, yeah, New Religion might have to adapt to something totally crazy. They've able to adapt in the sense that they're able to take 2 rounds here, but of course Speed Demon's only 2 rounds away.
Yeah,
Capsidle though taking the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We need to jump on board with T Killer. You know, sitting at 1 and 5. I hate to say it, but
there you go.
Okay.
Good call. Good call.
I was gonna say he's the clear weak player right now, and he needs to make a play, and that's exactly what he just did right there, getting the easy 2-piece, securing the round. Now they're only down by 1 point yet again, and look at this, just fantastic movement, catching Speed Demons off guard as they were going for that immediate rush. And you might think, okay, yeah, that's an easy double, right? Speed Demons, they typically play slow off the break. They try to throw off their opponents, right? So when they're playing slow off the majority of breaks and then go really fast, you're not really supposed to expect that. But T-Killer, perfect position at the perfect time. And I'd like to jump on board with him again and see what he can do here. He's actually using the Maddox this time, playing safe in the window, trying to keep an eye on that middle section of the map. And like I said before, if you control mid, you can easily respond to B or A whenever you want. But it looks like they're opting for this A side right now.
Yep, watching him. He's going to run into Valence, though. Valence getting revenge for that last round. And here's Capsidle finishing off Clamp for another round win. So now it's going to be 5-3 in the rounds. Speed Demons, 1 round away from going up 2 maps to nothing in this grand final. That's insane.
Yeah, once again, was not expecting this at all. New Religion just absolutely on fire in that semifinal, and we're seeing a little bit of that. You know, they're having some moments where they're going off and getting the kills when they need them, but you need to play more consistent if you want to go up against the Speed Demon squad. On board with Valence, though, see what he can do off of the break. Can they send this to a Game 3 and potential series point?
Yeah, and I think bomb's going down here at B. So Capsidle gets that plant. They have their insurance policy in place against New Religion for this potential final map. There's Capsidle taking down T-Killer. Clamp takes down Valence. Oh, but Clamp gonna get
again.
2.
Clamp again. How does he keep doing this? How many times have we seen him do this where he gets the 2-on-1 play, the incredible melee, just get out of here, this is my defuse, this is my round.
Yeah.
Just Clamp, incredible player.
I mean, it looks like that qualifier number 1 Valence style that we saw where he just goes in, he's like, I'm making this play, I've willed it into existence, I'm keeping this, this map alive. Insane stuff out of him. Great shot. Everything's on point. Clamp is on fire. Yeah, I think it's one of those things like during the first map, they were able to take T-Killer out of the game so early in those rounds. It's like, what do you do? But now that New Religion has found their footing some, they're a little bit more on balance. T-Killer's not dying at the start of every round. They're able to get their gameplay rolling. Now this is where that matchup, where that jockeying back and forth of play style and the adaptation to each other's style really comes into effect. Potential, though, still last round. Speed Demons can take this and go up 2-0, but it's just good to see that New Religion can hang, showing some signs of life here.
Yeah, honestly, S-Clamp going from the first semifinal, or excuse me, the second semifinal to this match, we were talking about how New Religion is playing really slow, and maybe is that going to work against Speed Demons? We don't know. But S-Clamp, he's been switching it up, and some rounds he's playing it slow, sometimes he's playing with his teammate, you know, side by side like you're seeing right now, and other times he's just a one-man war machine, just, you know, rushing his opponents, and he's getting those 2 pieces. Bomb is down, 40 seconds. Can they make this happen and force a round 11?
Yeah, gonna have to see. I know New Religion running dual SOG here. There comes the aggression. Capsidle gets taken down. Clamp gets weak. Valence left alone.
Oh,
Clamp again.
Clamp. Oh, okay. we need to make a highlight reel of how many times this man has gotten 2v1 plays. It's incredible how consistent he is when the pressure is on.
Yeah, he's going off. I mean, this is not the same Clamp we saw in qualifier number 2.
How does he do
That's
it?
all there is to be said.
Yeah, incredible turnaround. So here we go, round 11.
Round 11.
Okay, I mean,
Jinx.
yeah. Okay, I'll stop casting until you
No,
say my
you're
name.
good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, S Clamp, we have to watch him. If anybody's going to clutch this, it has to be him. Here we go. Once again at the ICR, trying to go for an easy pick. Nobody's there, though. Switches back to the SOG. I think he spotted both players, so what are they going to do here?
Yeah, I think Valence and Capsidal know that at least one dropped low. We'll see if they make an aggressive push to that bottom mid, but Clamp stayed up top. So if they assume that he went bottom and try to push this, they might be in for a rude awakening. We might see New Religion take this map. Again, in round 11, Speed Demons on one map here. Clamp could clutch this out, though. And this map, this is huge. This round is huge. Whoever wins this one, I mean, you have so much momentum. We're going to see Clamp going for the plant. T-Killer, though, going to be taken down.
No.
Clamp's left standing.
Oh,
back.
no.
Valence with 2. The heartbreak. Just unfortunate positioning and timing for New Religion. That could have been the one map that kind of brought that spark back into them there. But Speed Demons now find themselves up 2 maps to nothing.
And just to think, if T-Killer, you know, let's just say that he was going to die regardless. If he stayed alive for maybe 1, maybe 2 seconds, that maybe just been enough time for his teammate to get out. But look at that. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Such a
clutch kills out of Valence. Like, we have to commend his shot, too, because both of them tried to escape in the same way. His shot was so on point. He takes them both down. They're just lining themselves up, ducks in a row, and Valence just knocks them down.
And what it looks like, at least from the kill cam, or at least this is what I saw, it looks like he didn't. He checked the bomb site and didn't see anybody there. The head was poking out, but maybe he didn't spot that. But he ran out, killed T-Killer, then popped back out, and then at that point he saw the guy on the bomb, right? So yeah, there's just a lot of what ifs. That's what happens when you go to that round 11. There's a lot of what ifs in search and destroy. So if T-Killer wasn't spotted, or say he stayed alive for another second and had some, you know, like supporting fire to keep Valence at bay, that bomb could have gone down. Maybe both of them would have stayed alive. But that's the nature of the game sometimes. With Call of Duty timing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
sometimes it's not on your side.
Yeah. But just look at the damage out of S-Clamp. Almost 2,000. Yeah, how?
Yeah.
How? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. We've been watching.
His bullets are beefed up, dude. His bullets do more damage, apparently.
I've lost count of how many Call of Duty events we've done together, Frank, but you don't see that very often.
No,
you don't see a player just go off like that.
Yeah, especially when we've seen him before, and it was not that. It'd be one thing if we knew what to expect. It is the opposite of what we expected out of Clamp. So he's performing again so well, and that's a heartbreak for the New Religion squad. They brought it to the brink there, but it was Big Valence clutching up again, which, you know, you love to see out of him, but you also love to see those kind of guys at the top get dethroned. So here we go. This is the grand final. Hacienda about to get hot in here. Potential 3-0 sweep for the Speed Demons. First place, if Speed Demons takes this map, they're walking away with $3,500. Second place getting $1,500. But New Religion proved they have some fight left in them. They're going to have to see if they can turn it around, though. They're going to need to reverse sweep the dominant Speed Demons force that is Valence and Capsidal.
So the question is, can it happen? Can they get the reverse sweep? You know, what are the odds here? Speed Demons looking really strong, and like you mentioned, New Religion, they're slowly clawing their way back, but there's no more time. You have to win this matchup on Hacienda or you're done.
Yeah, and to answer your question, can it happen? 100%. Will it happen? Very unfavorable, but we'll have to see. I mean, this is the great thing. This is a best of 5. So this third map, things can turn around. That's Capsidal, though, getting a quick kill on T-Killer. Clamp, though, smacks Valence down. Big Clamp hours. Clamp holding things down. Capsidal sees him long range, though. Capsidal
this is Maddox.
The Maddox.
Yeah.
Clamp stuck out with the SOG. He's going to have to bob and weave through all this furniture to try to make something happen. But no, he opts to go back, hang out around A, and try to get a little angle, maybe catch Capsidle in the wrong corner, the wrong day, and the wrong time. Then Capsidle sees him. Capsidle's going to be taking him down.
And I love the patience out of Capsidle right there. He saw his opponent. I don't know at what point he saw him, but instead of just shooting immediately, he waited for the perfect sight line. You can see it right here. Didn't waste a shot. He waited until it was an open sight line. There's nowhere to run. Clamp got the kill. That's what you got to do if you want to get these wins.
Yep. Yeah. I just love the fact that it's both players for both teams making these huge plays are the players we almost like brushed off in the earlier weeks. It's like they just came out today to just prove us wrong, make us look dumb, and I couldn't be happier about it because they're both popping off.
Oh, yeah.
Capsidle's the one that's 2-0 right now. Clamp is making clutch 2v1s. You love to see it, and you can only hope to see New Religion turn things around here and put up a fight towards the end. It looks like T-Killer does have that bomb running with Clamp and that push. Maybe T-Killer going to break off, check a couple angles. They're both wrapping all the way around. Again, this is a bit of a bigger map, so engagement might be a little more sparse than, say, on Frequency, what we've been doing.
Not only is Hacienda a large map, but there's very distinct places that you can go, right? So there's some players that will swim underwater, which completely changes the game, right? It actually looks like Valence is getting into a fight here. He's able to get the heal off. Looks like he lost sight of his opponents, but Capsidle possibly feeding some intel. Yeah, they spot one. That's T-Killer. T-Killer needs to stay alive with that bomb or it's probably going to be round. And he's going straight for A, and it looks like Speed Demons, they're expecting that. But S-Clamp, oh my God.
With one health remaining, able to clean up that kill on T-Killer.
That bomb needs to go down.
Capsidle versus Clamp. These are the underdogs of the team, but they have been showing up today. Clamp does get the plant onto this site here, but Capsidle knows where he's at. Didn't get the kill on him. Ooh, Capsidle gets him real weak on the hunt now. Oh, sees Clamp, tries to make the play, goes in aggressive, but Clamp takes him down.
Yeah, Sog at that range, I want to say it's going to win it 95% of the time, right?
95%.
Just the one thing that S-Clamp did, even though he won the round, when that bomb went down, it kind of telegraphed exactly where he's going to, or excuse me, when the bomb went down, I forgot which player it was, but when that bomb went down, they telegraphed exactly where they're going to try to go to keep their eyes on it, right? And so that's one of the things that these experienced players look out for. When they're keeping an eye on that bomb site, they can see, okay, the bomb is there, then this player must be here or there, right? So those plays are absolutely crucial. But here we go, 1-to-1 on Hacienda, and S-Clamp actually looks like he's going through the water right now. He might be able to get a flank here.
I know someone spotted out T-Killer. See him taking some damage there. I'm on board with Valence. Starting a little quiet for him on Hacienda here. I think both teams around this B bomb site. Gonna have to see if anyone catches an angle. All right, so that's gonna be Valence getting the bomb down as New Religion wraps around towards mid-map. And they know where it's at, but they don't know where anyone from Speed Demons is. To see if they can catch some angles. Capsidle potentially getting flanked from T-Killer here. All members of all teams extremely spread out, just slowly watching angles around this B bomb site. But as that clock ticks down, action is gonna have to happen at some point. I think Valence might have spotted someone, but he's gonna have to get there. S-Clamp going for the defuse.
Yeah.
Valence, though, getting taken down by T-Killer.
T-Killer going huge. That was the honestly best possible play for him. But this is the scary thing about that bomb. Oh, that's it. He can't get it. Oh my God.
That's my brain has short-circuited. Steam is coming out of my ears. I cannot even believe what I just witnessed.
I wish I had more time to point it out, but I mentioned you can kind of get an idea of where that player is going to be from where that bomb is planted, right? And so that window is the perfect sight line. T-Killer wasn't able to keep his teammate alive. That was so close.
So perfect out of Speed Demons where Valence planted that bomb. Capsidle knew he had that angle out of that window, that they couldn't go for the defuse without him being able to contest. Capsidle's shot all day has been on point. Sitting at 4-1 now, the standout player for Speed Demons. Yeah, you never thought you would say it, but you love to see it. I'm on board with Capsidle now. You got that Maddox out again. That thing is hot. That thing is tuned in. see if a play can happen here. Ball's going down, but Capsidle gets the kill. Around back, can't stay alive. S-Clamp coming in clutch, keeping the New Religion dream alive.
I was so focused on the game, I wasn't even looking at the minimap, and S-Clamp just somehow got that flank and was able to quickly take down, what was that, Valence? Yeah, oh, I think
Took
he...
down everybody.
Yeah, I think he went through the water to get behind them. I'm unsure, but either way, got the flank, got the kill, and got the round.
Yeah, 2-2 now. Again, map 3, Speed Demons up 2 maps to New Religion's nothing. So this is do or die for New Religion here, and they are not dying without putting up one hell of a fight. S-Clamp, though, definitely that story. Meeting in the water, Valence spots him out. Okay, that is big for Speed Demons because Clamp has been the thorn in their side. Now Speed Demons can get to work. It's T-Killer left alive for New Religion. He's not sure what to do. He's got Valence, who is a problem enough, but now you got to deal with Capsidle, who has been going off all day. And 55 seconds remaining. This one's tough for T-Killer.
Yeah, T-Killer not having the best tournament ever, but he has an opportunity.
Okay, Valence going to stay alive. Good stuff. Capsidle able to clean up the kill. Good awareness from T-Killer. Knows to go for that bomb guy going down, but didn't know Capsidle was so close and just armed and ready.
And that's one of those issues where we talk about, patience and knowing when to go for the shot. And yeah, he had the headshot, but when you consider recoil and all that, and possibly a strafe or the player, crouching up and down while they're planting the bomb, that was a really tight shot and a really tough kill, and he ultimately didn't get it. Maybe if he pushed up, he could have gotten that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you have to be on top of your game if you want to make those risky plays.
All right, Speed Demons apparently so on fire they needed to take a dip. Both going through water right now for the wide flank. Could be interesting, but unfortunately New Religion is just wide on the opposite side of the map. Bomb in the hands of T-Killer, of course. Nothing spotted out for Speed Demons there, so they'll regroup, reform, try to make a push here. And New Religion playing it slow. I'm not sure if that's to their detriment or not. Again, this is a bigger map, so that affords you a little bit more of an opportunity. Capsidle, though, with that Maddox. I believe Valence does have the SOG in hand. Bomb going to be going down. Valence taking down T-Killer. Now on the hunt for Clamp. Wow. Capsidle is there for the cleanup. That's a textbook SND play right there.
And what an incredible pinch out of Speed Demons. There was nowhere to run for S-Clamp. Both Capsidle and Valence just perfect positioning to just easily take him out. Look at that. Yeah, nowhere to run for S-Clamp.
Yeah, great stuff out of him. Speed Demons, okay, starting to run away with it maybe a little bit. Again, New Religion, not out of it yet. It's not over till it's over. But, man, the way Capsidle is playing, it's going to be tough. S-Clamp cooling off a little bit. Only at 4-4 right now. No 9-1s out of him so far. Valence now able to get aggressive, pushes T-Killer, gets that kill on him. Clamp again finds himself as the last player remaining for New Religion. Does spot Valence out, but Valence with the great movement again, able to stay alive. Capsidle now on the pursuit. Able to get Clamp weak, allow Valence to follow up and get that final kill. We might be seeing the potential last round of this KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. Man,
was not expecting a potential 3-0. I want to see these guys come back and force that game 4.
Yeah, it's one of those things like they're always right on the edge, right? Minor adjustments needed out of New Religion to just turn the tides on some of these battles. But Speed Demons is just able to adapt so quickly, play so solidly, especially now that Capsidle is turned all the way to 11. It's like, what do you do? So here we see potential final map. This is the difference between $2,000 right here, between first and second place of that 5K prize pool. Speed Demons pushing around B. Shots being exchanged. It's Valence taking down Clamp.
Yeah, this is not looking good. And just looking at the stats right now, like Capsidle in particular, 7-3, and honestly, Valence 6-4. They're just looking unstoppable. T-Killer doing what he had to do, get that bomb down. 40 seconds. The pressure is on Speed Demons, but this is a tall order for T-Killer. They're just going for the instant defuse. Yeah, not enough time. It's over.
That's going to be it, unless, T-Killer calls in strikes, which would be a DQ anyway, but he doesn't do it. Capsidal gets the defuse, ending his name in the kill feed. You love to see it. He was definitely the standout player for Speed Demons. A 6-2 round victory in map 3. Speed Demons sweep the grand finals. There's Valence, though, letting you know he's still a member of that Speed Demons squad, even though he's a little more quiet today. He clutched up when he needed to. But Speed Demons taking the last map 6-3 against New Religion. I mean, frequency, that second map, New Religion took it to around 11, but man, that must have been all they had left in their tank, because Speed Demons answers back on Hacienda, finishes the rounds 6-3 in true Speed Demons fashion, ends it quick with the 3-0 sweep in the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. They've won first place, $3,500 in their pocket. Of course, New Religion not walking away empty-handed. They're going to be taking home $1,500 as well. But wow, I think the hype around Speed Demons has been validated here, because that grand final was all in their favor.
Yeah, and just the one thing I want to touch on, I don't think we've ever seen a team this dominant in our Black Ops 4 tournaments, right? Just Capsidal and Valence came out of nowhere. I don't recall seeing them a lot prior to the Search and Destroy Showdown, but they had a huge impact in that first qualifier, won the second, almost won the fourth, but here we go in the grand final, winning 3-0 against New Religion. Just absolutely. Yeah, and so, as we look forward to, possibly more Black Ops 4 events, or even looking beyond that and looking at Modern Warfare, Capsidal and Valence, are these guys the future? We're going to have to see.
Ooh, teasing some announcements there. I love it. But I got some real announcements. No announcements of an announcement coming out of me. We've got your giveaway winners to announce. So not only congratulations to Speed Demons, congratulations to these guys as well. This is going to be Earthquakes COD, Hyperapta, and Experts Pain. Congratulations. You guys are also winners today. You have won that limited time KontrolFreek Showdown Finals giveaway. Check out on Twitter, DMs, all that. You'll be contacted in how to claim your prize and that sort of thing. But congratulations to those winners as well. But of course, final congratulations has to go out to the Speed Demons. Valence and Capsidal, they showed up week after week, qualifier after qualifier, established dominance, showed maybe that the Lemon Gang might be their kryptonite, but they were able to clutch up today, find themselves in the grand finals, and walk away with that $3,500. So big ups to them. And again, thank you guys at home for tuning in to this grand finals of the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for retweeting all of that stuff. And again, like Jared teased at, be sure to head on over to teambeyond.net to stay up to date on all these further announcements, and follow us on Twitter at teambeyondnet as well, where you just might see some updates regarding some more Call of Duty announcements regarding some new Call of Duty games. So just a little bit of a sneak peek on what potentially is on the horizon. But Jared, any final words before we close out today?
I want to say shout out to Speed Demons for just dominating the competition. It's just, you don't see that very often where a team just takes over. But if you think that you can maybe compete with these guys someday, or if you want a shot at winning some money or whatever, be sure to go to teambeyond.net. Follow us at teambeyondnet on Twitter as well, and just be on the lookout for those announcements. There's always fun tournaments going on over here, and we'd love to see you guys compete in the future.
Well, that's going to do it for today, and that's going to do it for the KontrolFreek Search and Destroy Showdown. Thank you guys for tuning in and going along with us on this journey. We'll see you next time. Peace.